And hello everybody, welcome to tonight's episode of Winds of Calamity. We are so glad that you are here with us tonight, excited to see what shenanigans we get up to. As you can see, we are back down to 4 players tonight. We are going to greatly miss Silent, but it was great having him for the time that he was on. But officially now everyone's level 17. We are officially in the end game, folks. It's going to be quite a ride to see what happens here. I am excited. Everyone's here is excited. So let's go ahead and dive into it. If you're just now joining us, I am Literary DM. I make D&D videos here on YouTube. You can actually check out my most recent video where I talk about a very interesting rule called proficiency dice and how they can really randomize your game in crazy ways. This week's video is probably going to be covering, it's probably going to be maybe a little bit late, we'll see. I'm still in the process of editing it, but it's going to be covering a very simple rule called gritty realism and how it can really spice up your games in a very interesting way and make short rest shine a bit more. So with that, I am also the DM for this adventure. So with that, we'll go ahead and hop on over to the rest of the party, starting with Mike.
Hello everyone. My name is Michael, also known as Bardic Dice, here on all of the socials. I also stream some D&D games back on the other channel over on Twitch, so if you want to go follow that and my YouTube channel. We are back live with some new games, which is super exciting. We have some old ones if you want to go catch on YouTube that Rachel and Mark played in, as well as Dealey. Fates United, as well as if you want to see Lit as a player instead of a DM. Wild Beyond the Witchlight, which is a fun little module there. But we're back live doing Call of the Netherdeep with some new faces on a bi-weekly show, Thursdays 7:30 CST, which we're actually going this week live. So you can actually catch some recaps, some fun little art showcases on the YouTube, and then it'll be going live on Thursday for episode 3. So that's really fun. As well as we're coming back with the spiritual successor to Fates United called Fates Apart, which we actually just wrapped up like a 9 to 5 day of recording for our session 0. And so that'll be the first couple episodes that comes out. That'll be releasing April 4th. So definitely go and follow on YouTube to start getting some updates on that one. And we'll announce it after GaryCon when we kind of get close to that. So I'm super excited. It was a whole bunch of fun. I've been kind of working on this one as a little side homebrew baby for 9 months, a year. So I'm super excited for that one to come out. But today I play one half of the Twilight Twin duo, Avum, the Oracle of Time. He is a level 17, 12 levels Oracle, our little 5e conversion from Pathfinder, and 5 levels of Mastermind Rogue. And yeah, he's happy to help out their friend and see what happens after this. And who knows, maybe some Valentine's Day shenanigans.
Perfect. So yeah, go and check out Mike on all those various socials as well as YouTube and Twitch for some amazing D&D games. You're not going to want to miss it, especially with Fates Apart. It's going to be a whole lot of fun there. So yeah, go ahead, check him out there, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And with that, we're going to head on over to the other half of the Twilight Twin duo, as well as one of our official artists for the stream, Rachel.
I am Rachel, also known as Pip. You can find some of my art posts over on Instagram at Pip400Art. I stream art on Mondays over at Marquee Gaming, 3:30 CST. I'm not sure if I'll have a stream next week. I have a thing I'm trying to get rearranged, so update on if next week art stream is happening. But otherwise, after that, I should be back in regular routine for that. In this game, I play Scissory. She is a Tweely rogue paladin, mostly paladin at this point. We have lots of smites. Feeling pretty good after kicking Onyx's butt, and also antagonizing Aaron for 2 days straight, which has been just so good. I'm so sad to leave him, even though Simon's already gone. But now we have to leave him at game.
Exactly.
The end.
Perfect. Yeah, so go and follow Rachel on all the various socials as well as Twitch for some amazing art there. And hopping on down to the other half of Marquee Gaming, we have Mark.
Hello, everybody. The other half of Market Game with Rach, and we have a D&D game we play on Sundays on our Purple Place channel. That's called Mystical Mishaps. It's a horror, gothic, crazy campaign with chat involvement, and it's getting into some deep stuff right now. We had an interesting end to this last session too, which is always fun. So Sunday, 7 p.m. CST. You can check that out. We do have it on YouTube and podcast form as well if people prefer those mediums. You enjoy it. So whatever works best. Here I play Attic. He is a Sheikah Artificer. And he likes his statue that he made of Aaron. That'll be there for the rest of the time, hopefully. So,
absolutely. So yeah, go and follow Mark on Twitch for some and YouTube for some, again, amazing D&D games. You're not going to miss Mystical Mishaps and all the shenanigans that go on there. So, rounding things out, we have the other artists for the stream, Dealey.
Hi, Dealey, aka Raphaziel. Now that I officially changed my Instagram handle to Raphaziel, you can find me there. Great. On here though, I play Demi, also level 17. She is 3 levels of Echo Knight Fighter, which is a really nice solid dip, and then 14 levels of Creation Bard. So I have a lot of spells now, and I feel pretty fancy. So we'll see how all that goes. Follow me if you want to just, see some fun art. And, just hang out in the tavern. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, all that good stuff. So go and follow Dealey on the Instagram and stuff for some, again, really great art, as well as I'm sure some teases for Fates Apart and the art for the various characters there. So, not going to miss that, especially. So with that, everyone, as a reminder, if you ever need to jump off watching this stream, the VOD will be available immediately after. You'll be able to pick up exactly where you left off. Also, you'll be able to catch this week's episode next week, Monday at 8 a.m. Central in podcast form. Episode 82 Rematch went live yesterday, so you can listen there basically wherever podcasts are available. And as always, go ahead and leave reviews, share it with your friends, all that fun stuff. So, apart from that, really we have no other announcements for tonight. So, I think it's time to dive into tonight's episode of Winds of Calamity. And welcome back, everybody. So, when last we left our heroes, the group of adventurers known as Scissory's Angels had made their way to Rito Village in hopes of liberating it from the forces of General Onyx and the Yiga clan. There they met up with their older companion, Aaron, who had been looking over the place, finding various weak points, tracking movement, and as well as assisting the party in any way he possibly could. From there, the party tried to sabotage the Yiga forces to make the fight easier. Combining with Midna, they managed to do a feint to be able to draw the forces out when the party moved on in, confronting Onyx and Nash. They fought valiantly and defeated their foes, weakening Vati's forces once more. There, they were thanked by the local chief, and Aaron was reunited with his wife, Sin, which the party met for the first time. From there, everyone reconnected, rested, and went to bed for the night, as Attic made a little statue atop the highest point of Rito Village, in memory of Aaron. And from there, we pick up. As the dawn has risen on the new day, the skies are clear ahead. The chill is still deep in the air as you all are in the icy mountains of the Tabantha Range, the little horseshoe range of Hyrule. So, Caesar's Angels, what do you all do?
So it's the same day still?
It's the following day, because you
The
all went to
following,
rest
thank
for the night.
Okay.
So long rest.
Let's have
One
rest!
hit long rest, your
And
Yep.
have some treat.
and your HP maximums have probably been reduced since 8 is gone.
Perfect.
No, I think they should be increased.
I mean, you technically did because you leveled up.
That's true!
True. I feel stronger.
Whoa, I feel amazing.
I feel like I have new powers or something. I might be
Right?
a superhero. Did I get bit by radioactive Nash or something? Anyways, sorry. Was that a weird dream there? Good morning, all.
Super
Are you all sore?
great.
I'm really sore.
What?
Yeah, that was.
What? I mean, I'm getting too
I feel
old for these
great.
fights.
Honestly.
Good for you.
Do you want to
Thank
drink
you.
that potion we have?
Which one?
The longevity potion?
Oh,
Yeah, maybe you're just getting a little old.
I mean, I am 2 years older than you. That's fair. This is
Yeah,
what's
that's what I'm
to
saying.
come.
That's probably why I feel great and you feel awful.
Weirdest twin situation.
Too real. Too real. Michael's feeling that one too much. No, I think I'm gonna wait to try and duplicate that potion.
Oh, okay.
I wonder what it tastes like. Does it smell like anything?
Do you want
If
it?
you like lick it, would you like just age or
Just a day?
de-age by like 2 days or something?
Can you just go back?
Yeah.
And to answer your question though, I did try just a few tastes of it, so I guess I am maybe a few days younger. I'm not sure, but licorice and Werther's actually. So, yeah, right, the aged taste.
Licorice isn't
Yeah.
bad.
By the way, what? Oh, well, never mind. Aaron's, and we know where.
Aaron had to go take care of some things. I did make you all some little bit of breakfast as well.
Oh my god.
You? I
Thank
was gonna
you.
offer to do that.
You all are
Thank
my
you.
guests. It's quite all right.
Thank you. It was very nice.
You are
Sorry,
the best.
didn't see you walk in there. Would have said hello. My bad.
It is quite all right. You all were involved in your own conversation, and it would have been rude of me to interject.
Not
You
true
can
at all.
interject
We were,
whenever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're totally good.
that was
Also,
anything
as
but an
Aaron's-
important conversation.
I feel like Aaron would marry someone who's really stealthy anyway, so it makes sense.
That's
Being quiet. Have you ever surprised him or scared him?
He is one of the few people that I have yet to be able to sneak up on successfully, but I am trying.
I believe in you.
There you go.
Future marriage goals.
I'm sure you've already figured this out, but hints, he's always brooding on the tallest tower you can find.
Oh, absolutely. I am completely aware of this. He typically will perch above on the house, sometimes go up on the highest peak here and there, but I did hear a little bit of a frustrating noise echoing through the valley as I was walking around this morning.
Oh.
It sounded like him,
Why?
but I wasn't sure. I'm not sure. I imagine he'll tell me later.
Interesting.
Looking
Maybe he
at
missed
it,
his target.
his
Yeah,
face
definitely.
is fully.
You okay?
I rolled a 4 on my deception roll.
Oh,
Everybody.
Got it!
I don't. I think everybody can read that, dude. Like even like passive or not.
just like
Oh, I'm sure. He looks so guilty right now.
What did you do?
what was it?
It's your turn.
Here, I'll hand you the broom.
Let's go see. Okay. I like run outside,
I
and
blend
I guess
into
I'll
her
just fall
shadow.
in the air.
So you go fly up then.
Yeah.
So as you climb
what's going on.
up the cliff face, like the stone pillar in the middle of Rito Village, you eventually make up to the very top of it. The wind is very chilly up here as you climb in altitude, and you see standing almost on the farthest edge of it this bronze statue of Aaron brooding with a cape flowing in the wind. And a bow and one wing just looking out into the distance like he normally would.
And it says dopers underneath it, I think, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the date of
That's the
yesterday.
best
and numbers.
Yeah, so I see it, and you hear, I don't know if like you could hear if it's too like high up. I don't know how high up it is. But you probably just hear like distant, like excited yelling
With
echoing down.
yeah, with Scissory's volume and the way that the mountains are shaped around, there's basically like a canyon around this. So you will definitely hear as it just is caught by the mountains and thrown to the water and then thrown back up to meet your ears, and you just had this excited scissory noise just meet
Yeah, like,
you. It is so loud, just so it gets cut out in the middle.
It's great.
I'm glad we're not stealthing anymore, because that would have given us away. That's
Really
fun.
loud. I wanted to go see the statue too, so there.
What?
Oh, I said I came with.
Oh, yeah, you would see the same thing, Demi. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I don't think we heard that.
Oh no, you're good. My headphones sometimes doesn't pick up, so I have to project.
Yep. Such is the way of things. But yeah, so yeah, you would definitely see this as well.
It's like I'll like
This is
fly
beautiful.
back down, and like I'm all. Yeah, oh yeah, I definitely take a picture. Thank you for reminding me for having a camera. I take a
I
picture.
can take a picture for you. Like, be next to the statue.
Yeah! I will land on it. I can like do this, like, next to the statue.
Okay.
Click! And then later we like come back down and like I'm still rambling about it. And I'm like, I take that seriously. And like I was talking, but like I'm coming into the room like as
Oh.
that's seriously the best thing I've ever seen. You are a genius. Like, that's the funniest thing. It's so cool! Aaron, I bet,
Monument
loves
day.
it.
Great day, yes.
Yes. Monument.
What did you do?
You made it
Oh,
fun.
when you get a chance, just take a fly up there to the top.
I probably will this morning. I'll probably will this morning.
It's beautiful.
He worked really hard on it.
Oh, good to hear.
Yeah.
Aaron's gonna hate it, isn't he?
What?
Oh.
Why would he hate it? He'll love it.
So
I
then
think
he'll
deep
definitely hate it.
down he'll like it,
Yeah,
but he'll pretend he
exactly.
hates it.
That's what I mean.
He'll be like that, like, it
Yeah.
is okay, it's my friends.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
That was really good.
I mean, he's a hero of this place, so we gotta give him some representation for that.
Yeah,
For future generations
That's
and
for-
all.
Yeah, posterity.
exactly.
Always gonna be memorialized.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Alex just sitting there like working on Scrappy right now.
Are you bringing him back?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really use the shackles, so I'm gonna bring Scrappy back. And I feel like he's gonna be a little better this time, a little more
Ooh.
improved. So
What? What is he gonna
That'd be
do?
2.0.
That's
I
fun.
just think I'm like fine-tuned a few things. I think he's going to be a little better at helping out and doing things.
Can't wait.
AKA
Well-
his proficiency bonus goes up when my proficiency bonus goes up.
Oh.
Ooh.
That
Sounds
is
really
extra
nice.
Cool. So, guys, what are we gonna do now? We
That's
have
a question.
We have to go back to Lurline, right?
yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah.
And then from there, are we going to get Mira?
Yeah, I'm okay with
do-
that order.
And our special trip to other place? Is that next?
So the one other thing too, just to bring up, I was kind of noticing it was really nice, obviously having Aaron back, and I think it kind of balanced our tactics and strategies a little bit. But I have noticed with just the four of us, normally we're pretty sufficient, but I felt like Onyx was definitely an upgrade, and Vati I feel like is probably going to even be that much more.
Okay.
I was thinking that Four Sword, I believe, would be really powerful in someone like Demi's hands, if we do end up going for it. That
Four sword?
yeah, I mean, if from what we've heard from Legend, that would turn you and your Echo into what, a force of 4 of you to go up against. I mean, it's a small army to have at our, disposal. If we wanted to take the time to make that occur as well, I feel like we all have, pretty efficient weapons, and I mean, if you wanted the extra aid, I think that would help with the firepower.
Yeah. I wonder, what kind of sword is the four sword? That's a good question.
Well,
Does the legend say what kind of
legendary sword.
type of sword it is? Huh?
A legendary sword? I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't remember what we know about it because I feel like I tuned out every time we talked about it. So
Didn't we say that it was something that helped beat Vadi originally?
Mhm.
Was that the one?
Yeah.
I think it originally helped beat him the first time. Right.
oh,
Because the Master Sword helped beat the Calamity. So,
Yeah.
And that's the one that's
What do
on
you
the sleeping island thing, right?
which, do we even have a location for that yet?
You know where
Is that the windfish thing?
You know what archipelago it's located in.
Okay.
And you do know that it's been stated that while it defeated Vati originally, it's also been stated that it's unknown how effective it would be against Vati now, basically that he's in a different state. That was also mentioned to you.
Okay.
You'd probably
And-
hate saying that. And the Kero sword.
But unknown doesn't necessarily mean useless either. So
Right.
right.
True.
So, with the map up, obviously we know where the Eye Calamity is. Where would this archipelago?
I've been
Islands.
waiting for you to
East
say
side,
that.
right?
Thank you.
East,
East side of the
on
map.
on the east side. So on the most eastern side of the map. Should be like the
So-
Golden Way.
This is a circular through we can go around, or is that more like beyond the edges of the map that would go
So
around?
effectively, just because how the globe works, you'd be able to go through the Eye Calamity and then technically try to navigate through the other side to get to the archipelago just fine.
Question. If we went, instead of south, northwest, would that then circle us to the bottom of the southeast?
In theory.
So just a thought. Well, we can also...
But you know you'd also need to get the song in order to get the island up. That was also stated.
We can always use Maple
That's right.
to get to places if we need to.
True.
Yeah. We'll have to
Yeah.
be careful about that because it hurt both times.
that is fair.
It hurt the last time.
It built character.
Isn't it depends
Yeah.
too, like how familiar she is? So like,
Yeah, if we just get somewhere close
Yeah.
she's familiar with.
yeah, then I think it's easier for her. At least that's what she said.
I mean, right. I have the same spell. The only difference is I can just do it once a day and she can get us there and then use it again for herself if she needs to.
Actually,
It seems like, or something.
Based off of
I'm not sure.
familiarity, though. So if
Yeah,
you're not familiar with it at all, she might be a better one if it's something.
If
on
she
the
is.
inside.
if she knows it better. Mhm.
I do have that one spell that Fati kind of saw me with. If I try and name this song, well, person, place, or object. Maybe like the sheet paper of the song that raises this island. I don't know if that could potentially work, or at least the four sword. That maybe might be able to bring up some clues on where to find it. I'm still not saying this is the first thing to do over the Eye of Calamity, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying to maybe bring up some clues if
Right.
that would help
Yeah.
us decide maybe like a direction if one's on the way to the other.
Do
What?
you think Flat would know about this song? Or is that...
Me
That's
might.
a
I
good
don't
one.
know.
I mean, didn't we say we were going to help him find Sharp and stuff too?
Yes.
Shop knows.
So maybe that would be helpful if we're doing
Maybe we
that.
could have found it like
Probably.
months ago if we
Yeah.
had actually
Maybe.
helped him.
I forgot like he wanted us to do that, to
I
be
was-
honest.
Yeah,
I was going
we
to
should probably
set
keep
out
that in mind.
after,
Flat's
you
pretty
know,
cool,
the Calamity
so,
thing, but then you guys came back, and
Yeah. Okay, so you would be the one that would be using it, Demi. Yeah, the four sword, if we get it.
oh, potentially, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, do you feel like... Because, okay, Attic has his super special armor. I have my super
Mhm.
special sword. Avum has his daggers. So do you feel like you need a super special thing to defeat Vati, or do you like your magic more?
I mean, whatever edge I think any of us can obtain is good,
Yeah.
but I'm
That is a good
interested
question,
in
though.
it, but I don't think I want us to go necessarily out of the way and potentially miss something else, if that makes sense. It's one of those, if we're here and it's quick, great, but if it takes way too much effort and the song is hard to track down and we have to go on like a week's journey to try to get it, might want to rethink that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously it's a legendary sword. I'm expecting there to be legendary obstacles. There always is. But
You could do that spell, though, Avum, and see if it's worth it, even.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I actually do think that's a good idea.
Perfect. All right. Well, a little expensive to do.
I'm
but
interested in it.
definitely think worth.
You need money? I have so much money.
I'll take this one. I've been
Whoa, okay.
clamoring for information on these swords, so I'm invested.
Ooh.
Avum S invest or something. Oh, that actually kind of rhymes. That's fun. Sorry.
Well,
He just starts like
Hold on.
he's in his own world now, just rhyming, taking out charcoal and ivory strips and diamonds and stuff.
wait. You said I can't make components that can be used in a spell, right?
In a spell,
Or
I
I
think he said
can.
it's a potion.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
potion.
it's a potion.
Oh, I mean, yeah. If you
Wow.
want to make me 200, that's right. I think we did this last time. You want to make me $250 worth of gold of charcoal, or incense, charcoal incense, then I'll save my money. The diamonds are just they
Yeah.
just stay, and I already have those.
Let me. I think.
Incense, sorry, worth of 250 gold.
Oh, incense. Yeah, I can do the incense then, for sure. So, she'll make it. She'll play her little magic creation song.
I really
And the
want
incense
to
will just
imagine
Appear.
what $250 worth of incense looks like, and if you think about putting it in a bag first, or if it's just like and just goes everywhere.
I like to think it just appears. It's just, or it's just like magically like there, like in Star Trek when they beam up and they're just there.
All right,
It just
That's
like
cool.
fades in.
I love that. Oh, perfect. start setting it up. It takes me 10 minutes.
But
so
it does give
feels
off
like-
a faint melody. All the things that I create with that's like a flavor text that I was reading the other day. It just gives off like a little like song, kind of like chime. And I was like, that's kind of cute.
I mean, we're looking for music, so that kind of works.
It worked. Anyways, there you go.
I will focus on this for 10 minutes. So you go, please continue. Unless you have nothing else to say, then
What?
we'll.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
I just wanted to stare at you while you're doing it.
Can you please stop?
I'm just like
Let's make it-
leaning in, like
No.
being really.
You're breathing on the incense. Is right. Gosh,
No, I'm helping you. I'm helping it like plume about, you know?
I haven't burned it yet.
Oh. I wondered why it wasn't working.
Does the name describe a person, place, or object? Okay.
Oh, I don't have a GP value anymore for creating things.
Yep, that's correct.
Current
Level
forgotten
cap off.
secret lore, okay. So it is of legendary importance. Okay. So the more information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed information you receive. So that's cool. Okay. So yeah, after 10 minutes, we'll begin to kind of burn the incense around and start slowly kind of circling the incense in a bit. And kind of taking his illusionary magic and this magic and sort of trying to guide it into a bit of a sword kind of configuration.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll think about the four sword. And again, I don't know how detailed this is, but
Yep.
more about finding the sword versus anything else. But again, I don't know how much he can
Yeah.
steer that
So-
side of it.
Effectively, as you go and look into it, again, the incense forms almost a cloud that you just get this vision of it. And what you get a vision of is the race of small, really tiny people, basically almost like an inch tall, known as the Picori or Minish, the same of that was no one that you met so long ago at this point, are forging this blade known as the Picori blade. And eventually you see Vati in the humanoid form destroy the blade. And eventually the hero, the Minish, creating and forging this Picori blade into what's known as the Four Sword, as it splits into four different beings, along with the assistance of one mage known as Eslo. From there, it continues on with the various adventures of the Four Sword, defeating Vati, as well as defeating a puppet form of Ganon eventually. But it seems to be a more depowered version of the Demon King. And with that, as you see the last hero to wield it, the Hero of Light, takes it and he then puts it away on a mysterious island, where he then takes out what looks to be a little bit of a harp. As he plays it, he plays a mysterious, haunting, melancholy song. And you just see a giant whale that looks to be flying in the air with massive wings. As soon as the song plays, an island disappears, and the whale keeps on moving, flying off into the distance. And that is the last thing that you see of it. Now, as far as its usefulness, it seems, you saw it in combat, it seems incredibly useful, but almost nothing compared to the Master Sword in many regards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's been kind of doing his little speakerphone prestidigitation, like illusion thing, so everyone else can see as well.
I was like leaning and watching.
Yeah.
Oh,
Other hero. That was fun.
that was pretty cool. Also, I didn't
Yeah.
realize they're 1 inch. It's fascinating.
Tiny.
We met one of them.
Hmm.
Nobody? I thought they were like a foot. Okay.
No, he was described as 1 inch.
No, he was.
Was he really? Oh wow.
The other guy's big, he's small.
Yeah, maybe you're thinking about the big guy, and you like mixed them into one person.
That's a real bad memory.
It was literally like 70 sessions ago. I think
It wasn't really long time.
You're
How dare
supposed to
you not
remember everything
I
you
was-
think.
I was still in like light realm shock mode at the time.
You
everything.
were freaking out
I
every
was wearing
day.
sunglasses all the time. I
Uh-huh.
was squinting.
You come on- Come
Mhm.
along so good.
Look at you.
And Cindery's just been a natural the entire time.
No doubt.
So that song seemed to send it away, though, not necessarily summon it.
You have to
Play backwards.
reverse
Hey, I was joking, but am I right?
it. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
that's what I was thinking.
Should I start playing an instrument?
we'll
Yeah,
talk about
I
making
can.
a
You know
band.
what? I
know. That's true.
have guitar at home. You might want to try.
Okay. Teach me your ways. But anyway, yeah. Okay, so song. Is it you play that song backwards? Is it still a song? Or is this
Potentially. Can I play it?
Sounds awful.
Or try.
Can you play something from just hearing it?
Yeah.
Potentially. I mean, sometimes it's easier than other times.
Try it now. Try it now.
Okay.
Maybe we can summon the island right here.
Give me a roll performance.
What song are you trying to play?
That one that we heard in the legend lore.
So, you can certainly try. The DC is gonna be pretty
Okay.
high, but you can certainly try.
That's fine. What I want to do, this is my thought process. What I want to do is I want to attempt to play it from what I heard, because even then the playback, I know this is was a quick thing.
Yep.
But attempt that and then have it written down, or rather write it down from what I heard, play it, and then try to reverse it after if I feel confident. That's my train of thought. Just
Fair
laying
enough.
that out. So, Demi will try to. Oh. Plus 16. Oh, that's a number. What's 16 plus 16?
32.
30.
And your,
32.
And your guidance.
Oh,
All
right. 34.
Okay. So, you heard it once, and even being played, it was this very, again, melancholy song to it. And as you do so, you start to play. You get it wrong a few times, obviously, as you're going through it, trying to
Mhm.
figure it out. It takes you a little bit, but eventually you start getting the general rhythm of it down, the pattern, the tempo, the signature, and everything like that. You're getting it, all of it down. This is probably taking you about a good 15, probably 30 minutes. And eventually, you do think that you had the song down per what you saw. So you at least think you have it. You're not sure if it's
Okay.
the right one, but you know you have
Right.
it. Or,
Mhm.
so, yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, we can also always ask flat as well if we need to. You know, if we need to do anything
I
like
thought
that.
sounded perfectly in tune. Oh, flat person, sorry.
I don't know if it is or not. There's some songs that, use minor keys and some use major. This one kind of, I don't have the original score. So?
Major soul, it has to be a major key, right? Sorry.
Maybe.
Wow.
I'm just in a
Lots
good
of
mood today.
music puns.
All
I
over the
didn't rub
place.
Demi too much.
It'll get you in trouble.
I got that one.
Oh.
Treble.
Wow. Just wow. Anyway, so what are we doing?
So
Actually, a really good song that Demi was writing the other day called Treble, Treble, Treble. But
What, really? You were making a song?
I guess so. In Avon's mind.
I thought it was good.
Thank you. But we can always ask flat, but I don't know if I've ever done sending to a ghost before. I wonder if I can.
Well, we've never met him before either. So.
Yeah, we have to meet him. Is that how
Flat?
it works?
Mm-hmm. You've met.
We've met
Flat
flat
is
before.
our guy.
We haven't met
Sharp is missing.
Oh!
Wow, I totally got that backwards for some reason.
Honestly,
I
it's,
don't
Yeah.
know why.
it's very easy to get them mixed up. Like,
Yeah.
High five, Mark.
I could have swore we said
God.
earlier Sharp told us to find Flat and said
No, opposite.
that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, sure. That should be
Just try it, yeah, see what happens.
acceptable.
Because maybe he knows it. But we probably should find his too. But I'm curious if he is familiar with that song and if it sounds right. And if it does, great. So, all right. I'm gonna try to do sending to flat. Do I feel like it's gonna work, or does this feel like a poor attempt?
you have no idea.
Okay.
So now
That's
the wording of the spell does say creature. So,
True.
so,
Ghost.
but
Ghosts are creatures. Typically.
ghosts are creatures. So
Okay.
Demi is unsure, but just letting you know as a player, it says creature. Mechanically, it should work. But
Okay. All right. Demi's gonna concentrate on flat. Like, hello, flat. Music question. Do you know the whale summoning song? Am I allowed to can I convey the little melody over sending? Or does it have to be words? Like if I go do? Okay.
it has to be words.
Okay.
It comes all out monotone, but you don't realize it. So do
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. He's like, it summons for the four sword.
Attic will just whisper, "Windfish!
Windfish. Windfish summoned. Thanks, Attic. And that's
Out
the
of
end of it.
context is so good.
With that, there's a little bit of a delay. Hello, Debbie. Yes, the Song of Awakening, as it's called. We are aware of it. As far as where it is, I think it's somewhere over in Skyloft, last I remember. But I know of it.
Good news. He is aware of it. Skyloft. So.
Oh.
Did you see what I said in chat?
What?
He doesn't understand whale songs, so he gives you a song that summons just a bunch of whales.
I mean, if that's what you want. I mean,
Like 20 whales.
Dory's just here and she's teaching whale. Wow, I can't wish
Oh
I
my
could
gosh.
speak.
Okay,
would
anyway,
be
he knows where it
pretty
is.
well.
Sorry.
Yes, it's in
Okay.
Skyloft area, but he is aware of it, so I could potentially confirm if that's what it sounds like. I probably still need the piece to master it because, visual aid. But
do you think we would need that harp as well? Or do you think any device would work?
I mean, so far I've been able to play all their songs on my little lyre.
Interesting. Well, this. We know we need the Song of Sealing. We know we need it. So
Yes.
maybe we could do that first. and then we can think about the other one. Does that sound good?
Totally.
Yeah.
No, I think
Whales,
that's
seals,
fine.
so many sea creatures. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Oh, I need to go hang out with someone else for a little bit.
I almost
I'm just
did
kidding. I want to hang out
catch
with you
that
guys.
one.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I think that works though. Check in on Lurline anyway. We haven't been there in a really long time.
Yeah, you guys were there before.
Mhm.
You met me as well.
Yeah. It was one of our first. That's where we met, actually.
We could do an
Aw.
audit on the guards and see how well they've been trained in our absence.
No.
Oh,
I mean, maybe give them a little bit of leeway, you know.
It's to me.
Yeah.
Just trying to do their job.
Oh,
Well, I don't know the
It's not going to
situation.
be funny. It's going to be
Don't-
awkward.
yeah. Just be sensitive.
Yeah.
thank you. I forgot that was the same village.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, as an oath of a gods person
Nope.
that would take it up, I feel like in light of that tragedy, you should want to step up to be even better than you were.
Nope. 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 Do not say that little speech to them. That's not going to help anything. Nope.
Darling, be nice. Be nice.
Why don't you say it to us right now? Get it out of your
I
system.
just did. Yes. that's
Okay,
what
so you
I'm
feel better?
Okay.
Okay, so in these times of needs, when we're all banding together, I feel like in the absence of heroes that we see, we need to look to our lefts and our right and find the heroes within to rise up and find the strength within the potential of the own hero of ourselves to betterment at our jobs. And Jeremy, you're falling asleep over there. How?
Tally ho.
Wow.
Who's Jeremy?
Was so inspiring.
And just
I'm
pretending
going
to
to
be in front
change
of-
my ways. There you go.
Oh.
Do you feel better?
Thank you, Jeremy.
I will become a better guardsman. Woman.
Person. Yep,
There you go. There, now you
I
did
thought that
it.
was
You
very
saved the
good.
town.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, careful. Yeah.
Ah! Debbie, I didn't know you would do something like that.
Oh, Volt. Oh my gosh. Beautiful.
Well, perfect. So, is there anything in the meanwhile then before we head to... Wait, sorry. Song of Sealing, Lowline, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Line.
And then afterwards, Calamity or
Or
Sword if we find
Yep.
any tail of it. Or, is there anything we need to do before we head out there? I mean, otherwise we... Oh, Maple, I'm sure she knows where Lowline is.
Well, I know where Lurline is as well. Do we know... Have we contacted Mary in a hot minute? Should we probably check in on
It's
her?
been a while, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna do
okay.
that. Yeah, Demi's gonna... To be fair, we did tell Sidon where she was,
yeah.
and he said
Yeah,
that he
cool.
might send people
They've
there.
been
So-
able to keep in touch. But yeah, we're not
So
hurt.
I'm gonna contact Mira. Mira, how are you doing? We have been regrettably tied up dealing with Vati's right-hand people. Are you okay? Be safe.
So,
Mira.
So as you reach out, it is very strange situation. It's something you haven't felt in a long time, where your voice isn't connecting to something on this plane of existence,
Okay.
but it's going to another plane, almost like how when you would talk with Ava.
Mm-hmm.
And you do reach Mira, and she mentions, Oh, good to hear from you. I am with Princess Hilda here in Hyrule. I managed to pass a trial to make my way here.
Oh,
But
Wow.
I am stuck here.
Well,
that's
our
a lot.
princess is in another castle. So that's gonna be a pickle. She's on a different plane too, it seems.
What?
Not here.
And that's where we want to go anyway.
Yes, it is. That's gonna be rather difficult, though.
I mean, it's better than sitting on that pillar
Yeah.
in the ocean.
Yeah, I
For
just
a
keep
month.
imagining her. Yeah, just being on this tiny little spit of rock with this like swirling volcano, and she's just sitting there chucking rocks into and
Yeah.
watching them. Yeah.
Well, it'll be nice to have an inside person who already knows us, giving us a little bit of,
Yeah.
heads
Yep.
up. Or
What?
True.
She said that. What did she say? Did you tell us the whole message?
Um,
by the way? I was
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
She said she was
She just
stuck.
kind of repeated it. Yeah, she's stuck. So she passed some trial.
Okay.
That'd be. Did she
Because-
have to like?
Is that going to be a problem for us if we don't want to be stuck?
True. Let me look at something here.
I mean, we could always
I'm
ask what
just
she
gonna open my
means
notes.
too. Am I stuck?
I can always.
Yeah, teleport doesn't work like that.
That'd be
There's
plane
got to be a
shift.
way back, though. So we'll have to find something if there isn't an obvious one.
Right. Similar to how there was the cracks for the Twilight Realm to here, there are spells that can take you, theoretically, but I don't know them myself. I don't know anybody personally, but we know some really fancy wizards, so we could probably always ask Lana. Keep wanting to say Del Rey. Lana, with that.
That's a take.
Sorry, I'm feeling silly today.
Just today?
Just today.
Sorry.
I think it's this like sugary drink I'm drinking.
Yummy.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to see if she would want to come with us. That way, if she knows
Yeah.
how a spell to get us back.
I don't really want to take her with us, personally.
I never said want, I said need to. So, well, no, okay. Let me rephrase that. I did say want.
Yeah.
The reality is, we might need to. It's a little
Yeah.
awkward.
I mean, her
Or
magic
if
works
she can
differently than
teach
all of
one
ours.
us. Maybe,
Yeah, that's better. Teach one of
Give us a
us to
scroll.
do it.
there's other
True.
methods rather than, casting it.
It's true. So, we could always try one of those.
How about
What do you
this?
guys could message her and be like, "Hey, do you know?"
Already there.
Oh my gosh! Okay,
We're
awesome.
like
Thank
twins
you.
today.
It's
It's
like
crazy.
we're twins.
Reading each other's minds.
Yep.
Lana Del Rey, my friend. It's Avon. Hope you like the new nickname. If we go to Hyrule, would you know of a spell that would help us get back in case we were stuck? You can reply to this message.
Been some time, Avon. Yes, I am aware of a spell known as Plane Shift. I can cast it to potentially get you to Hyrule, but you need a component for it.
I even need a mirror. That was just him, just like in reaction, like I don't need a mirror. I could just use a spell to go.
Oh yeah, and I know it, and I could assist in some way.
Not sure if your availability gives for you to travel with us. Would you be able to offer that in a form that we'd be able to cast? Or be able to return as well if needed?
I might have scrolls lying around in my old tower. I could try to infiltrate. That's Castletown.
Oof.
That is last where I know I had such things. I believe there's a Zora wizard that might also be able to assist you. I forget his name, though.
Alright, well, maybe Sidon, King Sidon could procure that if he knows this Zora wizard.
Did we talk to him? I feel like hung out with him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, me and Debbie did.
Sidon?
No, the wizard
It's
guy.
Orin. Orin.
Oh!
Oh, Orin.
Yeah.
Sorry. That wasn't Demi asking that. That was Keely asking that.
That's impressive. Or was that the one that was in disguise?
No.
That was Ego.
That was the Ego guy that we...
Right. No, but I meant like,
Exactly.
was he disguising as that wizard?
No.
Wasn't there something that you guys went to go see someone and like, I didn't ask for you, and it was actually the Ego?
Yeah, it was like the same time we went to go see the wizard, though.
Yeah,
I don't
oh
feel
god,
like we were
alright.
together. Yeah.
I probably
But,
wasn't
okay.
paying attention when you guys were telling me, sorry.
It's okay. It's me, like, for 75% of what's going on here.
Yeah.
You get past every once in a while.
Does that mean we're going back to Zora's domain?
Yeah, I mean, we could either do that first or we could go to Lurline. I don't care which one.
I'm
Well, we
good
need
for
a
either.
potential way back from other thing.
Laurel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
What order do you wanna go
or
in?
we teleport into the castle, grab it, and teleport out. That sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
well, we
Lurline.
could. I mean, I was in there.
Who knows, though, what sort of stuff he set
It wasn't
up? If
even
he
in
could,
the-
like,
It wasn't in the castle where she was either. She had like a study outside the castle,
Yeah.
didn't she?
it was in Castle
So-
Town.
Oh, that's
It
true.
was in the town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were there.
And that's where the groups are trying to take over, right?
Most
That's
things
where,
are
like,
destroyed there,
Guardians
by the
are,
way.
right? So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if he could, like,
A lot.
poke your spell a little bit, he probably has stuff set up if we go there.
Yeah, I was
Probably.
kind of thinking that too. If we go there and then all of a sudden we're stuck.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well,
We have better ways to do this, so...
we're super close to Zora's domain. I mean, wouldn't the circles be back up? We could just take a teleportation circle.
Yeah.
If they're back up and going, and then teleport to Lowline. Get everything done today. Efficiency.
True.
My middle
Yeah.
name.
Avum sufficient efficiency.
Yeah, watched too many movies. Since I was cool as I thought it would.
Movies?
Oh, well, sending visuals that are moving over time. Movies for short. Visual.
Oh!
Gotcha.
I'm coining it. It's not really catching on.
Yeah. it's, not my
Someone asked me if I was talking about cows at one point. I was like, no. It's
Well,
thank you.
It's like, why did he say cows?
there
Alright,
it
see you
is.
guys next week.
Do we need to tell someone, like, to open up the circles? Because isn't Impa the one that's in charge of that?
it was only in Sheikah or Kakariko Village.
Oh.
They probably
okay.
could set it up here, or I could even work on opening it up here if
Oh,
need
that's
be.
true.
Because
Okay.
I looked at the one in Kakariko, so I can probably get it
Oh,
going.
cool.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe we could do that now.
That'd actually be really nice.
I could definitely try.
Take a few minutes, or take a little bit. Yeah, you got this, Attic.
Thanks.
Yes.
All right, so as you go, it does seem that the Rito are definitely even with the Sheikah that are there to assist everything that's going on. It does look like they are trying to get everything back up and running. So, given what your tinkering check is now, it's probably, above 10 at this point?
Tinkering's a plus 17.
Plus 17, yeah. So at this point, yeah, you don't even need to make a roll. You're not under pressure. You have plenty of time on your hands. You're definitely able to go ahead and get it done and opened up. It does take time, though, still. It takes probably about an hour to go ahead and get that taken care of.
All right. Pat, it's fixed.
Oh my gosh! Good job.
Hey.
Woo!
I wrote a little note to Aaron saying bye because I don't know where the heck he is. Y'all want to sign something on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we go, too, I want to ask Sinley for a feather to pair with the Aaron feather that I have.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be able to give it right here.
Thanks. That's dope, person. I'll put it together. Just to remember you guys.
Of course.
Yeah, say bye to Sinley. I give a little note. I mean, it's probably just like, bye, Aaron, we'll miss you. Like, just
Right.
random stuff like that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Give all the hugs and all the goodbyes.
Amazing. So, then, real quick, just checking. Are you guys heading to Zora's Domain first, or are you guys heading to Lureline first? Because there was a little bit of talk of both in there.
Thanks, Sora's Domain, right?
Yeah, we'll see if we can get our hands on a scroll or a spell or something first.
Before we go, did you want to at least send something to this wizard, or are we just kind of going to go find King's Head Autograph? Wait, he'd have it maybe ready for us.
Do sending to the wizard and be like, hey, do you have this? And then not waste our time going there.
That's true.
Yeah.
There.
That is true.
I haven't met him, though.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
you
would be Demi.
Oh, I did?
He was at the council meeting.
Oh, he was? Okay.
Oh, right.
What was his name?
Orin.
Orin. My friend Orin, this is Avum. After talking with Lana, heard you might have access to a scroll of a plane shift that would aid us to return here if we go to Lorule. Wondering if you could aid in our exhibition. You may reply, you know.
Oh, yes. I
He's a wizard.
definitely have such a scroll that'll be able to get you to Lureline and back, but if you look to get back, you'll need a specific tuning forks, which I could potentially provide, assuming you have the coin.
Respect. In the time of war, still after being a man of business, I enjoy it. All right, well, and this is that question.
Yeah, I just don't know how much. But
I'm sure he'd be down for negotiation. He's obviously on our side here.
yeah. Well,
Even if
it
it's
needs to
something we can
happen
buy
if
back.
we're gonna defeat Vati, so yeah.
Well, you
Like
know,
saving the world discount or something. I don't know.
IOU from the Royal Highness herself,
Yeah.
you know.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I say let's just go then and see if we can grab it.
hmm
All right.
Yeah, you guys on that high of like after a win, you're just like, oh, let's do something else. Like we're on a roll.
Oh, like because
I
we
feel like
won
we usually do.
yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
We always have like post-battle sillies. I don't know what it is. Maybe, that rush, that adrenaline just kind of hits you.
Yeah.
Do we have to pay for this magic circle?
Yes, it's 50 rupees per travel.
I just throw 50
I shouldn't
gold.
just
There you go,
create-
guys.
Yes.
50's not that much. We can
It's
pay
not
for
that
it.
much. I
They
have
need,
so
they
much
need
money.
to rebuild. They have so many things. Just give them the money.
That's true.
I would assume the spell actually consumes it, so yeah.
So, as you all step into the circle, again, you feel yourselves being ripped to shreds as you're being shunted across Hyrule southward this time, as you are then, in a blink, reappear in Zora's domain. This time, as you look around, the guards are definitely a little bit more in focus, but any sign of a strong military presence like you saw last time has definitely dwindled, as the main forces have seemed to have made their way out and starting the siege on Castletown as planned. There's still plenty of forces left behind, but the main bulk has moved out.
Okay.
Glad they're at least prepared for any sort of counterattack with most of the troops out. It's good to see.
Hmm.
I mean, we just got rid of a possible threat that could have came in from the north and attacked here, so...
Yeah.
For sure. Perfect. So, let's see where this wizard is at.
Demi and Scissory, you know exactly where he's at. He is one of the few towers that's right off the coast, sticking out of the out in the ocean, right on the shoreline.
Yeah, so we lead the way. Show him. It's a really cool tower. I think you guys will like it.
I wanted to go last time.
So, how do you all get out there then? Just find a boat?
Flying carpet.
Last time.
I don't remember meeting this guy, to be honest. I'm just going along with it.
You did. It was very quick, but you did. So.
Okay.
That's when you were like, I'm freaked out. Scissory, can you come with me? And I came with you.
Oh yeah, one of the times we hung out.
Yeah.
So
I'm very, very proud of you two lately. I've been seeing much progress, and I really appreciate the effort.
Oh, of course.
I think we can fly over there.
Yeah.
It's a lot of effort.
It's
so hard to get along with.
You need to work for, family.
Just pats Abram's cheek.
So as you make your way over to the tower, again, you don't really see a base entryway or door on the ground. It seems to be that there's only one window up on top that has a balcony toward it that has doors that are largely closed off to the public. There's not a lot of, there are some various windows, but not generally see-through. They seem to be more like paned glass. So...
Can float on up.
Okay, I mean, the door's still closed.
Yeah, we can knock.
Okay. So, all right, so as you do so, a few moments pass. And at this point, the door does open up, and you see, again, what looks to be an almost elderly type Zora in a simple red robe with almost shark-like features on his face, almost like hammerhead shark type of sorts. And he looks at you and goes, "Ah, yes, Scissory's Angels, it's so good to see you all again. I presume that everything off in Rito's Village has been taken care of then, and everything up in the north?"
I do divine sense really fast.
Yep.
Most excellent. Well, come in.
I do divine sense really fast.
Yep. As you do so, you do not pick anything up.
Okay, just checking.
Yep.
So proud of Scissory. Everyone made fun of me early game for this.
So,
well,
he then looks at us. So, well, first things first, can I offer you all in any bit of tea?
Yeah,
sure.
I'll take some.
Perfect.
What
Please.
would be the opposite of sleepy time tea?
Wakey time.
A wakey time tea?
Well, it's typically more that of a green tea. Typically has the little green tea or black tea. Typically has more concentration of caffeine.
For my skin color, I think I'll go black tea.
Very
The
well.
markings and things.
So with that, he then snaps his fingers, and you just see a tea kettle rising up into the air with 4 cups flying on over as they pour into various small cups. And then they go, and he just motions his hand on over as they go flying over and go into the various hands. So, as he sits down, he motions to 2 chairs that suddenly expand out to more like a love seat type size. So, go ahead and tell me, what is it that brings you to my tower?
We were... This is the low wool thing, right? Okay. We were... Sorry, there's a lot of, like...
Yeah.
We were hoping to find a way to visit Low Rule, because Princess Mira is there, apparently. She passed some trial. I talked to her just 2 hours ago. So she's still alive. She's with a princess named Hilda.
Seems that she's stuck there, and we're assuming that it could be the way the passage there, that this plane shift might be something that we need to get back.
Well, the thing is, regarding that, well, it is great to hear that Her Royal Highness is certainly doing well in these regards. Last I heard, she was on some sort of forsaken tower in the middle of that blasted hurricane of sorts. So, most likely she passed some sort of tower of whatever resides in the middle of there. Probably wound up in the plane is what I'm guessing. But regardless, that is simply speculation. But regardless, the point being is that to get back, we'll require, do any of you know the spell known as, what's it called? Plane shift.
I know of it. I do not have it in my repertoire of spells. A little bit complicated at the moment.
It is certainly complicated, but if you are able to, well, certainly if you have the capacity to be able to learn it, then it would certainly be easier for someone like you to be able to cast it. I do have the capability of said scrolls. The thing is, in order to, well, I should ask, did you want it to go there, or did you want it to come back here? Or both?
Coming back here, because we know how to get there through the eye, I think.
I think it depends on costs. I mean, if we can safely get there faster, it might be something we can take a look at, but the priority would be getting back here.
Yeah.
Of course. Well,
yeah, that is the main priority.
Well, in that case, I could certainly expend at least 1 scroll. As far as the fork goes, there will be a tuning fork that is specifically tied to this material plane. That fork alone will cost you about 250 rupees. Now, as far as the scroll, it will probably cost you... I will have to say, I will be parting with a rather powerful scroll, so I'll probably need a little bit of exchange for that as well. But at least for the tuning fork will cost you about 250 for sure.
Okay.
More than reasonable. Of course, being, a necessity and champions of the hero that are going to be fighting Fati and hopefully save the world. And again, not at all disrespecting the status and understanding of time and material that it takes to make these items. Being a businessman, a little bit of myself. Could there also maybe be... Well, first of all, how much would you be wanting for a scroll? And we could probably definitely come to an agreement. Or even so, there are statuses that we are now in, being pretty close to the Oracle, myself, a hero, champions that are close to many leaders. If there's either items that you need procured maybe after the war, or favors that maybe could help discount this if needed. If that could maybe be, considered in part of the value of this transaction.
Well, considering I'm the right-hand person of the King Sidon himself, I can procure many things myself as well. So, of equal status here in that regard.
Oh no, I'm not trying to say we're more status at all.
No, obviously not, but just saying that as far as things that you'll need, things I'll want procured in exchange for it will probably be costly. But regardless, the cost would probably be ranging for at least starting around 2,000 rupees for at least one scroll, because this is a potent scroll, and when you use it once, it's gone. So, and unfortunately, copying something like that down is very costly indeed.
Yeah.
Do you think Sidon could reimburse you because we're bringing back his daughter because she is stuck there? That's something to consider in all this.
Scissor, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay.
I might be able to create some of the components you need as well, if that helps.
Ava
As long as they're not magical.
More proud and jealous of his sister ever.
So
25.
25?
Mm-hmm.
So, Demi, to answer your question, the tuning fork is very magical. It's attuned to a specific...
Right, I know I can't...
Okay, perfect.
This was more like, if he's in the process of creating a scroll, if there's, like, if he has to use expensive paper, that's, like, not necessarily met. Like, I'm just...
Yeah,
I don't think this is really going to do anything. I'm just trying to, like...
Right, it's the ink. See. The ink is the really big part that typically has, like, magical crystals infused into it and stuff like that. So, with that, he looks over at you and just says, "You bring up a fine point there. You could definitely reimburse me, and I could definitely use that to my own advantage." It's an excellent point. So, what I could do is I could definitely cut at least half of the cost of the scroll. Unfortunately, I can't really budge on the tuning fork. There's very potent magic regarding that. That is very difficult to obtain these days. So, but I can for sure cut the cost of the scroll, selling it to you in half. So I think for both the tuning fork and the scroll, at least in material plane, will run you about 1250.
How about this? 1,500 for us, understanding that we are asking for you to do this with urgency and not much notice, and you are more than happy to go to King Sidon for any of the rest once your aid in helping bring back the princess is done.
You offered me 1,500, and I just offered you 1,250?
Yeah, wait, what's the art of negotiating? What are you doing?
He takes out the 1,500 and just puts it down. We understand the urgency and the pleasure of working with you for future endeavors as well.
He looks up at
Just
you.
lean over to Cicely. Did you guys, like, swap bodies or something? Like,
Oh no, what's going on? Cicely looks
alright.
offended. Not by you, but like she went to bat for Ava, but then he went back on the deal she made.
You saved us 750 gold. It's a great deal.
He looks up at you, very much puzzled by this, because you are giving him more. But at the same time, he kind of picks up the subtleties of what you're saying. And he goes, "Well, in that case, I think we have a deal." He snaps his finger again, and the scroll then comes flying to his hand, along with the tuning fork as it comes to his hand, then he hands it on over. "Both of these, use these only when you need to make your way back to the material plane. Now, if you need anything else to be able to get you to Lorule, I might have another scroll lying around here, but that will remain to be seen. So, regardless, this should be able to get you back without having to rely on any untrustworthy ley lines.
Yeah, thank you. This will actually be really good.
Yeah, I think this will help a lot.
I certainly imagine. Now, is there anything else that I can assist you with while you're here?
I can't think of anything. Can you guys?
Nothing pertinent.
Want to ask about song information or anything?
Oh!
Oh, well, do you know, it's not the whale summoning song, but now that's stuck in my head, anything about the windfish and a song associated with it?
I know very little about the windfish. He's not necessarily the deity of Zora's domain, that is typically Jabu Jabu. But what I do know about him is that he is typically a very interesting deity, where he is signified by his waking and sleeping patterns, as it were. He has a song attached to him known as the Song of Awakening that typically is played to put him both either to sleep or to awaken him. When he is awakened, it is said that he can fly around, but then when he is put to sleep, his dreaming is that of being so potent that an island itself appears on our plane of existence. And then when he awakens, the dream ends, and anything on the island then vanishes with it. But these are simply legends. So, but he is a deity. I think he is currently awake, typically more on the other side of the world than where we reside.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's really everything I know about it. Anything else is just myths, legends, that sort of thing. I don't necessarily pertain to studying theology, as it were.
Yeah, no, we appreciate all the information, though. I mean, that's more than what we had before, so.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else to ask. Unless you guys can think of anything.
Thank you for all of this.
Yeah.
There would be one thing. I have a few items of magical source, most of which I'm very attached to. This one, though, and he pulls up his ring of protection. Do you know of anything that might be maybe a little bit more potent that you'd be willing to maybe trade this and some coin for an upgrade?
You mean a more potent ring than this in terms of raising your own defense abilities?
Of course. Or even, to be fair, I've actually been very happy with my defensive capabilities. Even something that, in lieu of this, would actually boost either arcane energies or offensive capabilities. I'm not quite sure. I'm very new to the Light Realm, so I'm not sure what kind of
No.
magic.
It's quite all right. I'm going to need to consult Wilson about this one, and he keeps a stronger inventory of everything within my inventory than I do. I keep track of the books. He keeps track of everything else that adventurers have brought to me and things of that nature.
Sure. That'd be very appreciated for your time.
Absolutely.
Beyond that, though, is there anything else the rest of you might be needing, or something that could aid you?
Honestly, the biggest thing to aid me is just get the princess back and restore Hyrule. It's messing up all my magics.
Of course.
Yeah, wait. Messing it up? How?
Yeah, what?
The Triforce is gone.
Oh,
Oh.
just 'cause that. Oh, okay. Well, we had Vati kind of like messing around with one of Aven's spells earlier, so I don't know.
It's true.
It's interesting. Yeah, but we'll do the best we can as quick as we can.
Excellent. If you need anything else, let me know. But apart from that, please leave.
Oh, could
okay.
could you check out the ring before I leave? Otherwise, I'll just take the ring with me.
Oh, here. Wilson's gonna take a while to look through the inventory.
Of course,
So,
sure. Would you be able to maybe message me if you come up with something?
oh, of course.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for the tea. It
Yeah,
was great.
thanks.
That was delicious.
Was it actually good tea or was it like kind of crappy tea?
It was actually pretty nice black tea. Since it was black tea, it was pretty potent, but it had a bite to it, but it was still pretty good.
Cool. Didn't know if he was one of those old guys that either they're like very particular with their tea collection or they're like getting like grocery store brand like
He seems to be of the more refined taast.
very fancy. Checks out.
That reminds me of my grandpa who'd always come over like, "What you have for dinner, Grandpa?" He's like, "I had filet mignon." And you look over, it's like a TV box. Microwave, and like,
Yeah.
flattened steak. You're like, oh, that's just
Wow,
fine.
that
It's
looks
good.
so good.
Perfect.
Oh man.
So, as you all make your way out of the tower, preparing to go and head on down to Lure Line, that's where we're going to take a break for tonight. All right, so we'll pick up back here in about 10 minutes for the rest of tonight's session and see where everything goes from here. Stick around, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. If you're just now joining us, we are so glad that you are here with us for the second half of tonight's episode of Winds of Calamity. The party has just got done meeting with the Zora wizard Oren and having a conversation there regarding a scroll of plane shift as well as the tuning fork, which they now have to be able to come back to material plane after their journey to load roll. So we pick up as everyone is outside of the wizard tower near Zora's domain that's on the shoreline of Hyrule. So, Scissors Angels, what do you do?
Looking over the spell scroll. Well, that was a quite efficient visit.
Oh no,
You did fantastic. I'm very proud of you.
Good. Well, wait, why did you give him more money? Because I brought it down so
Yeah,
much.
She did a really good job.
Absolutely fantastic.
Thanks. But why did you bring it down? Why did you up it?
For the art of negotiation, of course.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Wait, what do you want? What?
Oh, scissory. And he stops and just does one of these anime moments where he takes off his glasses and starts cleaning it. Oh, you naive little fool. The art and deal of
You sound like a villain right now. You want to go to a party?
I mean, you're more than happy to try with my negotiation skills. You see, part of the deal is not only just to reach, go in like a caveman to get the lowest price ever. There is subtleties and novelties that go along with the dance and prose that go along with a true and honest negotiation. That man, fantastic. It was so much fun to go back and forth. And the reality of it, we would have spent at least, 2250, 2500 rupees. You already brought it down 1,000 rupees. A mere 250 back up to be able to work with them in the future, to procure even more rare items as needed, for a shop to have connections for procurement, and honestly, if I could get around using the bureaucracy of needing a third mirror for our shop/homestead, something like that, and being able to work with high-end wizards like that is just a little bit of a trinket for things to come, to be able to work with them in the future.
Okay, so you're trying to do a special shop thing.
Yeah, I talk about it every night, sister.
Well, no. I know the shop thing
right.
for this.
I even brought you in on the plans to say you could decorate a whole side of it.
I liked the idea. Okay, no, I'm not saying that. I just didn't know you were doing it for that. You were going like this. You're doing wink, no wink so well. I didn't even pick up on it. To be honest,
right.
So
My apologies.
that's what I'm saying.
I didn't wink at you.
I wish you would have. I don't want to know.
Because I didn't want him to know.
Oh, that's true.
That's how
you gone like
no
this,
wink I was.
And then winked me on this side.
Okay. I will consider that option in the future.
Thank you.
Sure.
It's like teamwork.
Exactly.
Okay.
Makes the dream work.
Alright, perfect. I'll negotiate for you again. I swore off it earlier, but I take it back.
See, it's fun. Did you not feel the fun and adrenaline of that until I messed it up for you?
I mean, it's fine, yeah. Felt like common sense a little bit. Like, it'd be weird if he made us pay for rescuing Mira, you know what I mean?
I totally would have made you pay the full price. Maybe like a $200 off.
Oh.
Yeah, these things are expensive.
You'd think he'd just... I mean, I'm happy with the deal we got.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, it is his princess. So,
like his boss, Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. We did it. We're good. Should we go to, Lurline?
One last question.
What?
Looking at the scroll, he did make the mention that it seems that a spellcaster that is more proclined to be able to learn the spell on their own have an easier time casting it.
Yeah, I was fully planning on casting it.
Can you learn that spell?
Exactly what I was about to say. I'm not sure that's a bard spell.
It's not a bard spell.
Oh, is it not a bard spell?
It's not a bard spell. An oracle can learn, but
oh, okay.
I wanted to know if I'm not even sure if any of the rest of you have an inclination. So again, I'm more than happy to hand it over to you, but it is going to be more difficult, I believe, for you to potentially cast this on me.
Yeah, you should learn how to do it. That'd be great.
That makes sense why I have a hard time with it, because teleport is all I can do.
So, is everyone alright if I hold on to it? I didn't want to assume or make a group decision on that.
All yours.
Perfect, okay. I will.
Wait, I want to cast it. Just kidding. I don't know what that is. I don't even understand why half those on there.
Do you. I feel like maybe I can have you, like, hit the fork against something and listen for the tune.
Can I? Yeah, I want to do that. I mean, not now.
Yeah, okay. I was like, maybe after we do this spill scroll, so we'd make sure we don't mess up the frequency.
Yeah, maybe let's not touch it for now.
Goes from Hyrule to, like, just the next station.
Yeah, you basically just ding, and you just literally go 10 feet over.
Yeah. Dang it!
Mid-rule? What's this?
Just you fold it on yourself. Just.
We pop out of a GameCube or something.
Oh, we're getting a little too meta there.
A game?
Is this the cursed cartridge? Maybe.
You know, if we made, you know, the shadow, pods, we could make different games based on that. We could call it the GameCube. That's a great idea, actually.
You can banish someone.
Right? Like a hide and seek game within a cube. We'll put it on the list.
Alright. You're getting up there with these ideas, like Attic has ideas. How many projects are you working on, Attic?
A lot.
That's fair. That's a number.
Pretzels. He doesn't want to roll.
Technically.
That's the most he said in the past 3 hours.
The highest number is at 36.
It's impressive.
Oh my gosh. Okay, do you want to go now?
Yes.
Okay.
You can go.
All
You
right,
want to do the lore line, right?
Yeah. I say, at least.
So, Maple, or can we get there?
I mean, we can use a teleportation. There's a teleportation circle there, right?
Mhm.
And they're like, yeah, we can try.
Yeah, so let's just do that.
I didn't know there was. Perfect.
I'd rather save Maple for the places that we can't, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Also, poor girl. Just a day ago, right?
Mm-hmm. Give her a little break.
Yeah.
You agreed to it.
She did, but I feel like it's one of those things where she wasn't real. Like, you say, oh, yeah, I can hand you a favor. And then you don't really expect the people to use it that much.
I
think it's
see.
one of those.
Oh, sure, Dad. I'll definitely keep an eye on Scissory. Definitely. Got it.
No, you have been doing that, though.
Well, this time. Flashes back to many a times. Anyways, yes, let's go.
So there is a teleportation circle. So as you make your way back, again, it's going to be 50 rupees to access to be able to travel all the way over to Lure Line. So 50 per person, by the way.
Yep.
As you pay it, again, same experience that you had in the same day, as you feel yourselves being ripped to shreds and go into various strands of a color of them cyan, as you are then just thrown across Hyrule, even further south. As soon you find yourselves being reassembled near what looks to be that of a train station. Attic, you remember this train station as it was one that you arrived off of when first appearing in Lure Line. It's a simple station, but with basically a little area for people to wait. The train is currently in there. Steam is exiting out from it. It seems to be kind of in use to transport people to and from, bringing them here. And as you enter into Lure Line, you see the simple structure that you saw upon your first time entering into the village, into the town. with a lower level and then an upper level where the more elite live, with a giant statue dedicated to Nehru as a robe, as made in giant marble, with a robe that appears to be made out of water flowing in various areas, along with her hair. This one's dedicated specifically to the goddess Nehru. The village, the town is under much more heavy guard. There are constant rotations going up and down the streets. There seem to be various people at different positions militarily to keep a constant watch out. Street vendors still act in broad daylight, offering various elements, and you see two Gorons off in the distance as steamed rocks are before them, and they're looking around and just shouting out into the distance to be able to attract as many people as they possibly can. Welcome back to Lureline. And you see the ruined shack of Robbie. That seems to be near the front of the town. All that fun stuff.
Oh, I forgot about him. Wow, it's nice to be back. Yeah. Aww. Oh God, should we go have a drink at the tavern where we met first before we do anything else?
I'll be a stand-in Aaron, I guess. But
yeah, you could pretend to be Aaron.
Can I act exactly as grumpy as I did the first time?
You can if you want to.
Good.
Wait, we need to figure out too, where this thing is.
Yeah. Do you know any people here? Huh?
Is it the sewers?
We were down there. Remember that? There was that weird wall. Yeah. That's where we gotta go, I think.
Really? Oh, I didn't pick up on that. Okay. Remember when I almost drowned down there?
Mm-hmm.
And you had to save me?
Yep.
Thanks for saying
Demi will be giving you quite the recap, I'm sure.
I've heard some stories, not that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got excited. I tried to swim, and I didn't know how to swim, so I just kind of floundered around, and then Attic had to come get me. Yeah, okay. Well, there was a connection to the sewer by the tavern that we met at, if you remember. And maybe, I remember the guy that owned the tavern was pretty nice. Maybe he even has some thoughts. I don't know.
Remember the host.
Yeah.
It was Tam, right?
Oh my gosh! Yes! You
I
really
just
so
remember
much.
5 rupees per meal.
Oh. You sound
how much
upset
you
about
shelled
that.
out today.
For a lane shift folk, I mean, totally viable. A meal? No. Scissor, you and I can split just like the first time. Or Demi if you want instead. That's fine as well.
Yeah, I want a full meal. Why don't you split with your fiance?
I'll say that's fun.
But yeah, so we could see maybe he has thoughts, but if not, we could just go down there. And then, let's see. Is there anybody else we know here besides Robbie? I mean, we could check in on Robbie and see if he's doing okay. He's alive.
We could see if Shad is still here too, and I mean, he had, I think, connections to Skyloft, if I remember right, and could be related to looking for your thing.
Yes, actually, he might have some good info.
Carp and Windfish.
Yes.
Stuff.
Or even whatever's in the sewers too, to be honest.
Mm.
He was the one that knew that I was the hero first. So I could be like, you.
Show him the sword.
Yeah. He can feel good about himself.
Remind me, Robbie, though. What was our interaction with Robbie?
That's the mechanical guy.
He's on the agent.
Right, that's what I thought. Yeah, that'd be a fun one to return to. And
You want to get shot by the Chaos Machine again?
it's really fun.
It doesn't sound fun.
It was
maybe older.
you didn't get to experience that, Demi. We could
we could go. Yeah.
I don't want to be aged any more than I already am right now. I'm okay.
Well, it doesn't always do that.
Yeah, it's not the age
Oh.
canon, it's chaos canon.
What else results have there been? Okay.
I don't
Someone
remember.
got
Somebody was
blasted by
floating,
lightning.
right?
Yeah, someone's flying. Mm-hmm.
Someone was flying.
Pretty sure there was a lightning bolt or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Less fun.
Can't remember
A
anything
lot more
positive
hardy.
happened. But
It was fun though.
Do you like
That's-
pay someone and it's just
He just wanted us to experiment, I think, so we were just like shooting each other.
But we never
Yeah.
got the item he needed, right? That was clockwork.
he did not go get
Yeah.
anything clockwork.
I
So
wasn't sure if he just needed ancient parts or something that you were
no,
able
he
to...
wants clockwork. We never went down there.
Oh, that's awkward. Really
What did we
avoid
see?
it then.
Any new projects or something?
I mean, you guys have been busy.
Yeah.
Since then,
Well.
he'd probably understand.
Kind of surprised he hasn't fixed the house, to be honest. I think.
It actually, oddly enough, it looks like it's actually in worse shape.
That doesn't surprise
Oh,
me either.
well,
Oh boy.
Just curious. Like, what kind of mentality are we having? Like, we need to get this done, or like we're taking it easy? Like, what's our mentality?
right in the middle, maybe?
That's not an answer.
That's like,
I was
At
thinking,
least
like, we're
Mira's
not...
safe. But we
Yeah.
still need to get this song so that we can kind of just, you know.
like Vati's doing whatever he's doing. Do we want to give him more time, or do we want to try to do it as quickly as possible?
We want to take the wind out of his sails as quickly as we can.
Well, let's go talk to Shad then, because that will be on topic. Or whatever.
Look at me being wanting to enjoy our travels as we go.
Yeah, I've been noticing that. We swapped for sure. Yeah.
This is a
That's it.
full moon or
That's
something.
been like a subtle shift. Yeah, definitely though.
I mean, they say enjoy the journey of life as much as you
Yeah,
can. Find silver
I'm not
linings.
saying we, make this a night thing or stay more than a day. I was just going to say, a few minutes, an hour here or there. Doesn't feel thing. Well, yeah. I did want to maybe look for ingredients while we're doing that, but
If we get the song, then we can relax after that before we go to
That's what
our
I was
next
thinking.
thing.
Yeah, that's
It's
that.
true.
That's how
I
my
mean,
dad always
especially
raised
if
me, was like, get your work done in the morning, then you can relax in the afternoon.
oh well, then yeah, that's
Work
kind of what I was
hard,
saying right in
play hard.
between. Yeah, I'm definitely on board with that.
Mhm.
Let's do it.
Shad.
All right. So, as you make your way on down to the far end of Lureline Village, right before it goes up into the upper district, you find yourself in a familiar courtyard where you all encountered the celebration of the hero many moons ago. At this point, you go and you look over and you see the familiar shop of Shad. And it does appear to be open at this current time of day. And going on in, you do see that it is like how you saw it before. It is kept in a very particular order of things. Where there are 2 floors to everything. Behind the counter, there's a curtain. It seems to be a wide collection of various spell items, magic items, and everything of that sort, as well as various books up on top. Behind the counter, you see a familiar Gerudo, long hair braided up ever so slightly. She seems to be wearing a long coat with a sash underneath. She looks up and greets you. Welcome to Shad's. I am Kadra. Oh, hey! It's been a while since I've seen you all.
Hey,
Your archer friend isn't here. I was hoping to get another crack at everything.
yeah, he's been busy. We miss him too. But How are you? How have things been here? You doing okay?
I'm doing alright. Ever since Reyna left, I decided to go ahead and Shad hired me on to go ahead and look over the shop. I'm not magically inclined like she was, but definitely taking a look at everything and just having a little bit of a job. But with that, how can I help you all?
We're actually wanting to talk to Shad. If he's around.
Do believe he is. 1 second. Shad! As she yells off into the distance, and eventually you just hear a as there's sounds of books going scattered in the back, and eventually he starts running out. He goes, "Yes? What's going on, Kadra? How can I help?" "Oh, it's you all. Hello. Welcome back to Lureline. It's been several months. Probably half a year, I would say, maybe, give or take. But yes, how are you all doing?"
Super good. Yeah. We're actually wondering, we had like a lot of questions. And you seemed to know a lot last time when we talked to you, so
Well,
if you have time.
I certainly have a little bit of time up my hand, but well, what are these questions pertaining to exactly?
Well, first of all, guess who was right? And I like go ding, 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 and I like point to the master's
Oh, excellent. Well, in that case, with you pulling that, we definitely have a fighting chance on our hands to repel this vile darkness.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. I mean, they're all like just as good though. They're like really fancy.
Oh, obviously, everyone here will be able to assist in that. The hero always had people by his side, usually assisting him in some regard.
But yeah, so you were right on that. Thanks for putting us on that path, because that would have never occurred to me in any way, shape, or form remotely. So thanks.
Well, you're most welcome. I'm assuming these questions didn't really have anything necessarily to do with just confirming that my theories were correct.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to give you a little ego boost first. But
he really doesn't need that. Shad just looks over and just says, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that. Says, whatever.
I'm on his side. It's quite fun to start with that and off the ego a little bit.
Okay, so we have a couple things. One, we're trying to get, I think underneath the city, there's like what is it, like a trial temple thing? Is that what it is? Have you heard about that?
Spectacle Rock.
Spectacle Rock. As far as temple or trial goes, I can't necessarily really think of anything. At least nothing that I've personally come across. I'm usually not the more religious to be studied of things like that, but as far as Spectacle Rock goes, that I am aware of. That has lurked below Lureline for some time. It's one of the reasons why our town is rather important, outside of it being a lifeblood port for Hyrule. It does serve as protection of Spectacle Rock, which has a significance to the Hylian history. Just something about it always had this special nature to it that was held typically in high regard. So typically most well guarded.
Oh, I was kind of hoping Adric would take up with that. I don't even remember Spectacle Rock at all.
I mean, that's just where we were supposed to find the song we need, right?
I'm so sorry. Out of character, I thought it was in the sewer? Or is it the same thing?
Same thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Spectacle Rock sounds like an island somewhere. Like, it sounds like it's far away or something. I don't know.
Two rocks. They're like glasses.
And they appear in different locations in every Zelda game. So.
Oh. No wonder Mark's tracking with this, because it is Zelda lore. There's actual Zelda lore in it. Okay.
I don't remember this, and
I remember.
I didn't play
yeah.
any of these games on
Sure.
this rock thing.
I remember being in the sewers. Is this the same place that she tried to swim in?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's where I dropped.
Yeah, it was exactly there. We had no
All right.
clue that it was here. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
That's what
Sorry, I was tracking until the name, and then the name was
Yeah.
like, wait, that sounds like some island tower, and then I remembered we went to a tower, so then I got super confused.
Right.
But got it. Okay.
I just remember there was that and then the Sheikah door, and I wasn't sure if like I was mixing the two, so just making sure.
Well, there's
Cool.
supposed to be 2 rocks, right?
Yep.
So we saw one in that pool that you almost drowned in, right? Or is there 2 rocks there?
There's one and then like a partial one.
Okay. So they might be connected. I don't know.
Okay.
Good place to stop.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
But one thing I will warn you about, the Bomber Gang has informed me, they have eyes and ears everywhere, they've informed me that apparently the sewers are a bit filled with ne'er-do-wells. The gods have done what they can, but they seem to be defeated at every encounter, taking on these forces. They don't seem to be coming up to the town per se, so they're leaving them alone. They seem to be guarding something. But regardless, be careful. There are apparently more forces down there.
Of what?
Describing as, how do they describe them, Kadra? Armored individuals with, maces of sorts that can be thrown and returned back to them.
Okay. So, like, not Yiga or anything? Like...
No, the, Bomber Gang gave them some sort of a nickname. I don't know if that's what they're actually called, but gave them the name of Doom Knockers.
Oh.
Okay. Huh. And they ran... When did they, like, start hanging out down there?
It's unclear. They didn't necessarily say. They almost started to slowly arrive over the course of the past month, I think.
Last month. Okay.
I mean,
Interesting.
if we're being tracked with our planned movements, it would make sense that if he knew there was a weakness, to add more defenses.
That's true. Okay. So,
Even
at
just
least...
to slow us down.
Yeah. Well, it's good for us to know, actually, because we were just going to run down there, and I figured there was just spiders or something, because that was what we saw last time, but... sounds like it's a little more dangerous than before.
It wasn't even a spider that was moving, it was just hanging there. Anyways, you can still see Ava's frustration at how quickly we went down in that fight.
Oh, yeah. It was like 2 failed death saves or something. It was crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, like
That's a- that's a-
Session
that's
1 or
right.
something.
Session 1, Scissory goes down, and I'm like,
I remember
all right,
that
okay.
Ava was like, we are going back right now.
now.
Okay. What was the questions you guys wanted to ask about Skyloft? Because he's the one that knows about that.
Well, there's a particular song that we're after that's in Skyloft, if it's that.
Well, you're gonna have to be more specific. Are you referring to the continent of Skyloft or the region or the specific city?
Do we know?
When he was talking, did he mean the city or the...
It sounded
Region.
like he meant
Yeah.
the region.
Okay.
Oh. General area.
Well, what song are you specifically referring to?
Song of Awakening.
Yes.
I think you really probably should take over, to be honest.
There's so much information. Dealing with
Ava's sitting here
this
like,
much. Demi knows way more.
Yeah, there is a surprising amount of information. Can you tell we're heading into the end game of the campaign, where all the information's coming together? So
I'm just having a weird disconnect of like, I know the information's here, and for some reason I
Yeah.
don't know how it connects to Shad right now.
Yeah.
So I'm having this weird disconnect. That's all.
So with that, he looks and goes, well, the thing is, I didn't necessarily study Skyloft. I more or less had to do with studying potentially what was theorized where the Hylians came from in a island in the sky, but it hasn't been confirmed to be Skyloft itself. That being said, as far as that goes, I don't really know much about songs, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I'm not sure necessarily where that would be found.
You were the language studier. Sorry.
Yes, I was the linguist.
Would you have any idea about where music of sharp or flat could be stored somewhere in Skyloft, though, that you would be aware of? Because that seems to be what it last was seen in.
An area that's really important.
My most likely guess would potentially be Eslo's, first and foremost, since that's typically more of the arcane and bardic arts. Potentially somewhere in the maybe in the Knights Academy of Skyloft. Could be aware.
So just checking with what we did, we checked Eslo's and it wasn't there.
As far as you know, it wasn't there. Correct.
Okay.
So, it could be in Labrina somewhere. Most likely Symmetry City or somewhere in there. Maybe Hytopia. But that is unlikely. That's a more recent colony of Hyrule's.
So these are all kind of guesses then. You're not really sure.
I don't know. I don't study these kind of
Would
things.
you have a contact that might be in the region that might be a little bit more of a recent study that would know maybe a place to guide us to?
I can look. I haven't really been over there. I'm not necessarily the most... They typically deal with more arcane and bardic abilities. I deal with language and linguist. I wouldn't necessarily be in the same academic circle.
Yeah. That's understandable.
What's the other thing you were going to ask about?
I wish I could be of more help, but...
No, we really appreciate it.
That was the main question I had, was Skyloft connection to what he had been studying. But doesn't seem like it lines up.
Also, just to put it out there, a deck, is very much the quick study. Has been researching a lot in the past time. If you do need a second eye to look at anything, the deck is very smart. Just want to put that out there.
Yeah, if you want arcane things for me to look at, I could definitely do that for you.
Oh, perfect. My study mainly lies in linguist. So if you have a talented eye for linguistic studies, then I can certainly be of assistance there, as I'm currently translating this Book of the Sky language.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with arcane stuff, but
okay,
that's what you're looking for.
Unfortunately, that's not necessarily where my abilities necessarily lie.
It's alright.
It was really fun coming back though and seeing you though.
Well, it is good to see.
Several times.
Exactly, it is good to see you all. I'm glad to see that you all are still alive after everything that's happened.
Raina's doing great too. We hang out with her, see her every once in a while.
That is most excellent to hear. I'm glad that she is all right. She was sent word that she is fine. Didn't send much more than that.
You know about her injury?
I heard. Kadra gives a solemn nod.
She's bouncing back though, stronger than ever.
Well, of course she is. That's who she is.
For sure. Yeah. So she's thriving, doing great. I mean, we didn't see her to say hi, but I bet she would say hi if she knew we were coming to see him. So I'll just say she says hi.
Well, it is good to hear that she is all right. It is good to see that you all are all right. As always, if you need anything, you're always welcome back in my shop.
Thanks.
Real quick, just because you're talking about origins of stuff. Do you know much about the distant nebula?
Oh, yeah.
The most that I know about it is that it is stated to be theorized where the gods of Hyrule once reside. But that's really all I know about it.
So nothing about creatures that might come from there?
Unfortunately, no. Again, my studies not necessarily in that field of academia.
All right. Well, thanks.
Cool. Well, it's good to see you.
It was great to see you.
I'll like pile out of the shop.
Yeah. To
He seems super nice.
He was.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm good with scouting out a little bit at least, see what's down there.
Enjoy food after we actually get closer to our target. That
Yeah.
was fun, but didn't really get too many answers on that one.
Except that the
Yeah.
sewers are overrun by stuff. Yeah, you're totally right. I bet if Vati knows that there's something over here, probably trying to keep people away.
Yeah, sadly, I've kind of resigned myself to the idea that any step forward that's going to aid us in helping him was probably going to find some resistance. I mean, Viren had already started trying to slow us down back in the day. I can't imagine much more what Vati's going to do after we've taken down his
Yeah.
right-hand people. So as long as we can keep people safe.
Yep. I
Also,
agree.
if you do find a hardened spider hanging from the ceiling, wait for it to turn around, soft belly, do not go right in. Maybe ranged might be a good idea. Just want to put that out there.
Pew pew pew.
With a spider?
It is a form of a spider, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I could take that out in like 2 seconds now.
You're right, not hardened shell.
The underside.
Flip. Okay. Sounds good. I'll probably
Gotcha.
hit the hardened shell like once just for good measure, because that's just how I roll, you know?
Okay.
Might hurt, but alright. You always like to learn the hard way, that's fine. I know healing now, it's okay.
Thought you did learn the hard
Better
way. Okay.
situation.
Right. Actually, I would be kind of interested to see these. Ooh, that was a weird. That's a new accent. These water.
Oh,
the water
wave him. Keep
with,
to the other one.
yeah, no, I didn't like that one. The water that had the fusing of the schools of magic. It had healing purposes at one time. So I know that was probably due to the tattoo and artifacts, but I'm just curious to see if it's still being dumped here or having an effect here, you know? Yeah.
Mhm.
So let's go.
All right.
Do
So,
we want to go the other way and not the sewer way we went the first time and found that there's an actual entrance to the sewer way?
I don't remember.
Just
It was
remember
the way
we
we
just...
came through with, was it Tim Tam or whatever his name is?
Mhm.
yeah, Timlin.
Timlin?
That's like a
I was going to call it Tim Tam.
Chocolate.
candy bar
I
or
just-
something.
That's the only thing that came to my
Yeah.
mind from 500 years ago, so in the
Yeah.
moment.
Way better than
Wow,
I can do.
The first time Mark's had a Mikeism. That's great.
All right. So So is that where you guys are headed?
Sewer, yeah.
Okay.
So the back route. So there's the way we went down through the grate, which is the
Uh-huh.
first time, and then we came back up with Tim Tam, or whatever his name is.
Timlin.
A part of me thinks the back way might be less watched.
Because that's the bombers, right? He was part of the bombers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we could get information from them even potentially. If we go that
Oh, because that was where their hideout was. I remember that now. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. Yeah, we could go see them. See if they can do anything.
Now you can threaten them, just in case they don't cooperate.
Oh, no, they're our friends. We played hide and seek with them.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you meant, like, a bad...
It's all about perspective,
They said-
Danny. They're not
Well,
friends to all of us.
I just thought that it was, like, you know, like, people who were giving you trouble the first time you were here.
Oh, they
Nah,
were.
there's... Well,
Annoyances.
yeah, they just wanted to play a bunch of games with
Actual
us
trouble.
to, like, in order to help us.
Slowing
Ethan
us
was
down.
grumpy about it.
But if we help them reclaim their sewers,
Oh,
maybe
they'll be so nice.
Pretty open to things.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. See?
Do whatever they want.
Smile.
All right.
So, you three remember largely where it is located. It's not hard to find, as it is kind of off the beaten path, almost to a little bit of the slum area near the docks. And as you go there, you see a Hylian boy dressed in what looks to be almost like a white T-shirt with blue sleeves on it, a backwards cap of sorts, brown hair, pale complexion. He looks up to you, says, "Oh, who comes to the bomber?" "It's you." "Well, it's at least three of you. Who are you?" As he points to you, Demi.
I'm with them.
Friend Demi.
No, you aren't. There was a bird person with you last time.
Yeah, Aaron, he was my friend. And I replaced him because he had to go help his people.
Would have been a great opportunity to make a prank on them, but that's okay.
I heard you like games. Would that get you to trust me?
Maybe. But, well, I guess I should say, why are you all here?
First of all, we missed everybody. So there's that. Saying hi. Also, we heard there was problems in the sewers, so we're gonna help take care of that, because we got stuff to do down there.
Who said there was problem in the sewers?
Like everyone.
Right, yeah. Totally. Yeah, everyone knows that. Yeah, everyone knows that. It's
Everyone knows that.
Exactly. Well, and you just see another kid dressed almost in a very similar fashion, just poke his head. I was like, "Oh, come on, number 4, just let them on through." He's like, "I was trying to act all tough. Just get back in there." And he just kicks the kid behind him back, and just goes, "Well, I guess you're here to help with the sewers, so I guess that means you want to see our boss?"
Yep. That'd be great.
"Hey, number 2, yeah, let them know that the putzes are here." Is that what we would call them? I guess that's what we call them. I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Wow. I guess I'll
like-
take
I like
that.
We're champions. We're champions. Well, this is worth it.
So, a few moments pass, and eventually, it's almost no time at all. It's actually, there's almost a doubt as if the kid even went back to go check. And he comes back and says, "Yeah, no, Timlin will happily come and see you."
Awesome. Thanks, buddy.
"All right, go ahead on in," as number 4 motions back. So, as you do so, it's a thin, almost rotting away curtain that's barely held together. As you head on back, you see just a collection of various boxes and crates stacked up with various paints and colors slapped across everything, and a disorganized chaos. and up on top of one of them is the familiar Skull Kid, adorned in the various what looks to be almost autumn leaves for like a skirt as well as for a hat, as he has a trumpet nearby, and he looks over and says, "Ah, my friends! So good to see you!"
Oh my gosh.
He vanishes and then appears right before you all as he kind of does like a little bit of a floating in midair, looking at you. It has been quite some time, I believe.
So long. How are you?
Oh, well, I am thriving in these times.
Oh. Well, that's good for you. Why?
Exactly. My dear, there are so many people to be able to go out there and help. It's the code of the Bombers Gang to help those in need, and there are many people in need these days.
That's very true. Talking to you, we met some other Skull Kids out, and they were so mean.
Oh.
And I just kept thinking, I miss Timlin. Like, I miss him. So.
Skull Kids can be a vicious lot if you don't know them well enough. But I am not like other Skull Kids. I like my pranks, but I also like to, well, obviously, help those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, has there been stuff, like, happening out, like, up on top of the city that they need help with a lot?
Well, I mean, he kind of it kind of just floats on over and goes to a little bit of whisper with you for nothing serious for them, as he points to the kids. They take care of the small stuff, helping people with groceries, things like that. Nothing dangerous. That being said, there are dangers about, mainly in the sewers, as I'm sure you're aware. But even then, they are mainly relegated to the sewers, almost as if to patrol that specifically for some reason. The old tower seems to be activated again with more guardians and even more bokoblins, a potential staging ground it looks like, or at least a threat of some sort. So I am preparing a ship to be able to help get the kids out if that is ever so needed.
Ugh. Are you stressed right now?
No, not at all.
Scissory, on a scale of 1 to 10,
Yeah, what's your
what's
stress
the
level?
chart?
I'm working with a local sailor of sorts to be able to see if we could be able to get them down at least to Soraya Town, if not further. So, I forget his name. I think it's Lineback.
Oh my gosh, we love him.
Oh, that's right! You all used him to be able to go ahead and see about the Edge of the Eye Calamity last time, if I recall correctly.
Yep, he's awesome.
He's certainly helpful.
So yeah.
You are all
He'll take care of your
full circles.
I know. Okay. So here's the thing. We have something in the sewer that we need to get to. So we can definitely clear out some of those things down there if you want.
Yes, well, if you are able to, that'd be most appreciative. The kids have come to call them Doom Knockers, as far as I know. I don't know what they're actually called, but I've quite liked the name for its stupidity.
Yeah. And you said a month ago they showed up?
Give or take. It seemed they started to increase their presence. As far as our count, there might be 3 of them.
Does that collaborate with any major thing that happened, like in our timeline?
A month ago would have been the initial defeat of Nehru. I'm sorry, of Viren.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I think we're spot on.
Yeah, I think those little guys are presents for Vati, just so you know. So.
Oh, that is most reassuring.
I know it. But you know what? We'll try and take care of them. We're cool now, so that helps. Do you know anything about that spectacle rock that maybe other people wouldn't in that area?
Well, I am aware of its existence, but most importantly, I know that there is something that lies beneath it. But apart from that, unsure if it's exact what's there, but the riddles to be able to get to it might be in the room. I don't know. But beyond that, I have no idea.
Okay. So you never, like, hung around there or tried to decipher it for yourself?
That was just a bunch
You're
of rocks.
bored
What do
one
I
day.
care?
No, I don't know. Sometimes rocks are fun.
Sometimes, but not my thing.
Okay, fair. But, yeah, I don't know if you want to come with us, or if you're here, whatever, but I think we're gonna go.
I need to be able to stay back and make sure that everything here is alright. But if you're able to go ahead and take care of it, I'd be most appreciative.
Cool.
I think we definitely accomplished that.
Cool.
I'm ready.
Alright. Well, thank you, Timlin. We'll be on our way. And we'll try and update you. So, taken care of.
Excellent. Well, in that case, he waves his hand at the stoneway entering into the sewers, just opens up, and you see before you what looks to be a familiar bit of rock and stone with little bits of water in them. They don't seem to have the same glisten or sparkle that they once did.
Interesting.
You ready?
Sure.
All
I'm in
right.
this, but why don't you think it has the same sparkle to it?
I mean, this was like runoff stuff that was coming down here before, wasn't it?
Oh, right, true. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking this was like a source, not a dump off. Yeah, you're right. I got that totally backwards in my head for some reason. Yep. That's almost like me finding images on boxes or something silly.
So like it makes sense that it would be runoff fading away, right? That's logically what you're just kind of okay.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. I don't know why. I think it was one of my original ideas that there was like crystals down here that the water was flowing through or something like that.
Well,
Yeah, it was like in the alley upstairs, up below above, and it came down here.
Yeah, I was thinking it was like a natural occurring thing, not like a man-made like dump off. So okay, cool.
I think there was the undead thing this is originally saw, but that was the other guy. So
Yeah.
Well,
I remember
that's
right.
funny.
There's nothing else. That
That's
was just
pretty much it.
yeah. Okay. It's
Yeah.
a long time to remember back.
No, it's 2 years, literally 2 years to remember back. You're good.
Oh.
So, as you enter on in, you go and you take a look around, seeing before you the stone, and you are on one side of the stone with the water, and then there's another side, a shore that's about a 30-foot gap across, but with your flying capabilities, you're able to fly across it just fairly easily. So, with that, you look and you do see Rue, a hallway that leading to an open room, having a green sewer tint to it all, leading further down as it bends to the left. So, what do you all do?
Do we want to be sneaky
following?
about this?
Yeah, I'd say so, just to get the jump on something if it's like down here. But that's just me. If we don't want to, that's okay.
No, I think it's a good
Do we
idea.
want to do like pass without a trace then? And
Is it travel time? Would it be like an hour or less to get to where we need to get to?
If you're going slowly via stealth, it could probably take you about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can do pass without trace if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is great.
Okay. I'll get that up. Beep, 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 beep.
Pew.
Perfect.
Such a good
Sound
spell.
dampening aura is out.
All right. So as you all are currently going about, you make your way into the room where you had that you had been to once before. It has this all bit of familiarity to it. As you continue down, go ahead and make stealth checks for me, please.
Jax.
Whoa.
Wait. Do
Yeah,
we benefit
it's-
from your
it's-
aura in this?
No.
Plus 10
That's
Okay, I
6.
didn't think so.
to my.
Yeah.
my-
Oh, to his. Yeah.
I am so glad I rolled the same thing and both of them are high. Whew. This is the best stealth roll I've ever had, guys.
29.
Yay!
Really?
I got a 28. That's how good it is.
29,
You know what's
28.
funny?
Awesome.
Is I got a 3 on the die, and I got,
I got a 16
one of the
on
highest
both
on-
my rolls.
That's
I
so
rolled twice. I
funny.
got a 16 on both.
I had a 3 and a 6 on my die. Yeah, so plus 10, 24, 34.
34, 28, 29,
With a 6, 34.
32.
32. So as you all make your way down the hallway, you turn left and you look and you see the gap, the about 10-foot wide gap that you all encountered way before, where where Avum tried to hide in Aaron's shadow for the first time.
I haven't worked on that in a while. I need to really work on that. Yeah.
Again, with your flying capabilities, you're able to make it across. As you come on the other side of the hallway, you look, and there are 2 paths. You can go right or left. Left seems to be able to take you to what looks to be another door about 15 feet down, while going to the right, the hallway continues down for several more feet and turns to the left.
Hmm.
Remember which way is the way that leads to the rock?
Go ahead and make intelligence, survival checks, actually.
Wow.
Glad I took that.
I know. 8.
18.
18. Scissory, it's hard to remember exactly because a lot of the walls look very similar. Attic, you're able to remember that if you go right, that will take you to the more up some stairs and eventually be able to try and bypass where you encountered some of the guards. So you generally remember the most direct path is that way.
Do we want to go that way, or is the other way the door?
The other way is the door.
Did we go through the door last time?
Yes. Yes, you did. It largely led to a boss encounter, effectively.
Mm.
This way? Other way? Not boss way?
Is that what's over there?
Yeah, I just follow Addict's lead.
I'll point the quickest route, I guess.
All right. You continue to make your way up, and as you turn the corner, go ahead and make stealth checks for me again.
Well, I have the luck 2 times in a row.
Much better. Oh man.
I still got 25.
Hey! 39.
539.
47?
47.
Oh my goodness.
Wait. I got a nat
think-
20. 46.
Mwah.
Alright.
Yeah,
High
47.
five, invisibility.
So, as you make your way, you come across several stairs as you're going up, and you all at this point are hearing tring, 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 the sound of stomping of armor echoing throughout the entire chambers. You're able to gather that there is a pattern of three seemingly almost going in a circle of sorts, keeping a constant watch on everything occurring.
How big do they look?
As you're looking, they seem to be about medium-sized, but are definitely completely armored and just wielding massive maces that seem to almost drag and scrape along the floor.
Does it remind us of anything we've seen Vati use or make, or any of his generals or anything?
This looks completely new.
Okay. Interesting. Do we want
This is in the chamber, or
this is still in the sewer hallway. You do look and you see there's a way to go right and left. With your 18, you know if you turn left, which had you go down, that will lead you to the rocks. So you are currently in the hallway looking in.
So they're on a different level than
Yes.
the rocks. So we could bypass them completely, potentially, if we just time it right?
If you time it right, you could potentially bypass them completely.
Okay. You guys want to do that?
Could banish one if you want.
I mean, we could always come back and take care of them. I mean, we need to take care of them. Because, they're bothering
Yes.
us.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, if we're going to have to do it, let's do it now while we have to jump on them.
You want to get the
Yeah.
jump?
Yeah,
Okay.
should we sling some spells at them?
With
Yeah.
just watching them from our hidden place, I guess, is there any weaknesses we can discern, or best ways to get the drop on them?
I would
I
say
zoom in enhances with
I want to zoom in and enhance their armor. Yeah.
so. It's going to become more blurry.
It doesn't work like it's on TV.
Enhance.
Wow, I
It
can
do-
molecular level.
It doesn't see. That's how it works in CSI. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, with that, go ahead. This would actually be an Arcana check.
Scissory's special
I'm good
informants. CSI.
Yes, 34.
Guidance.
34 plus 1, 35.
Yay!
You look, there doesn't seem to necessarily be any weaknesses in their armor. They, as you're looking at them, Attic, you recognize them. These appear to be almost makeshift constructs of sorts. These are not human, or any type of humanoid. They are built strictly to serve.
Do I see anything that would be arcana about them besides just throwing in their mace and hitting us, or is there anything?
The biggest one is the fact that they have the ability, is that their nature allows them to be able to throw their mace and have it come back to them.
Okay, so nothing else spellcasting looking components or
Nope. They are
special defenses.
they are specifically meant to take a lot of hits and dish it out.
Okay. Do I sense any, based on the way they're built, things they'd be resistant to?
You gather that most likely poison.
Okay. Guys, don't poison them.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
I don't think I can even do that.
How smart do you think these things are?
I think these are
They're
just
constructs.
they're just meant to obey and do a certain function. They're not super intelligent, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
like a deck scissory construct. I just joke.
That is so mean.
Sorry.
Right before a battle, you better say one more compliment to me before we start fighting.
Your smites are going to destroy them.
Thank you.
All right.
Just want to wait for one and then unload on it and then get ready for the other two coming in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea, actually. Let's do that.
So
No.
I will say the moment you guys cast spells, initiative will be rolled. Okay, perfect. So, with that, we'll go ahead. As you're waiting with those stealth checks, you for sure have the surprise round.
Oh yeah.
Question for you: Could I know you said spells will be done as like attack spells, or could they do like buff spells while we're waiting to then go right before? Just kind of curious. Or would that be on the initiative roll? If
That
I
would be
did, like,
on the initiative.
haste? Okay.
Like you're gonna have to do that on your turn.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
So, with that, everybody go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay.
I'll be the last in the surprise round, I'm guessing.
I don't know.
28. Now that Aaron's not here anymore, I get the top initiative. Yeah.
I don't even get close with my initiatives these days. 13.
Hold up, guys.
You thought that I would potentially be the 13 with one?
So, Avam's 13. Scissory, you said you got 28.
28.
All right. Attic
I got an 8.
and Debbie.
13 is me on a good day.
22.
Okay. All right, you all are up. You'll be coming down from up from the very bottom, and we'll go ahead and hop on over to the battle screen.
Sorry, I had to.
Yep, you'll be coming down from the bottom here.
To show off some new skills that Avon's got.
I know.
All I'm gonna say is
Yeah.
I am super happy I still had this map.
Oh my gosh.
Never get rid of your
Seriously.
stuff, guys.
Nope.
Is this where we found
Yeah.
Scissory's like the ghost of her potential old body?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Scissory.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at an ability. I forgot that I'm first.
You're good.
So I will run up to this guy
Okay.
and I upped my dex and my level up. So I have a way better score now, which I'm excited about. So first attack.
Surprise, right? So it's advantage.
It's advantage, so yep.
Advantage. Okay.
Ritter
24.
running.
That hits.
Okay. I'll roll the other attack too, just for funsies. Oh! Nat 20.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Not gonna be surprised for long.
But I'll be fair, because my sneak attack would have gotten to my first one. I'm not.
Yeah.
Even though it would be nice.
You have the choice of it. So.
You don't. It
Wow.
goes to
You
the
don't.
first one that hits.
Sneak attack?
It happens once
Well,
per
I
turn.
can choose, but like
Oh.
I normally
Right, but
I
you would
will
have
go
already
one at a
chosen
time.
before knowing.
I would have already
there's a
chosen.
magic point.
I always
Yeah,
chose
that's fair.
first. Yeah.
Yep.
I see what you're saying.
Usually-
I'm not gonna cheat.
You could gamble it and then potentially
Sure,
miss
yeah.
and not get
Yeah.
any sneak attack.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I'll do a first level smite just to warm up on my first attack.
All right.
Oh yeah, it's a. What? Ones and twos? It's because it's not the nat 20.
Just cast a sorcerer point. You're fine.
To 28 radiant.
Okay.
And then the
Nice.
second attack, I'll do a second level smite. Ah! Oh my gosh. Sorry. Please.
While she's looking for that, this is metal armor too, not like some
Yes.
other weird hybrid. Okay.
Yeah, no, this isn't like human flesh or whatever. Like human flesh and
Something weird.
leaves.
Bone armor. I don't know.
Yeah. It's not Baldur's Gate 3 or an armor where it's like meat or whatever.
I dropped it again.
Stop it.
You have a dice rolling tray. How are you?
I'm so excited going like this off the tray.
Page forward.
52.
Huh? Oh, 52.
52.
You cut off at 50 and you just said, we just heard 2. So.
Oh, 2 damage.
All right. So as the first one hits, just. And the second one hits again, just slamming into it, and just seems to be thrown back ever so slightly and come right back to you as it just turns around and just looks at you, and it just holds up its mace, just getting ready into a defensive stance of sorts. That is your turn then?
You know what? I'm so sorry. I have 2 more D8s I have to roll.
Okay.
For damage. I miscounted. Because I doubled the D1 or the D8 for my always smites now. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So 11 more.
Okay, it's still up.
Okay.
But it is looking pretty beat up as those 2 swings just did giant chunks of slices into its armor. It's looking pretty beat up. At this point, Demi, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move up a little bit. And then I'm gonna bonus action put my shadow on the other side. But I'm going to do my psychic lance. So it must make an intelligence save.
Okay. That is going to be an 18.
That meets it. Well, it still takes half of this though.
Which one are you attacking?
The one in front of me. Or, well, the one in front of Scissory.
Okay, that one. Perfect. All right, good to know.
Yeah. That's a lot of ones. Okay. Oh, no, it's just 2 of them. Okay. So, where? So, 21 and a half.
So 10.
10. And then I can attack from my Echo's position for Unleash Incarnation, so I'm going to use that.
Well, as you send it out, I'm helping you here. As you send it out,
Okay.
It goes down.
Nah.
Demi looks a little disappointed. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Scissory did
No.
nearly 100 points
More
of damage, so, like...
You're good. These guys looked way tougher initially, but now we know.
Now we know.
Okay, and then she's going to do that. So we're good.
You're only at the beginning of this dungeon crawl.
Well, Demi doesn't know that.
Right, I know. So is that your turn then?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Perfect. All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And Avum, you're up.
Yeah. For the sake of being a little more stealthy, Avum's gonna come up to here. And instead of taking out his gun, you're gonna see him beginning to radiate some arcane magic by spinning his watch, and an orb of yellow and cyan arcane magic is gonna like buzz, like it's kind of sitting in and out of time, and almost like spinning like a clock, but like waiting to be activated. I'm gonna hold an action to fire off a spell as soon as I see a new enemy come around the corner.
Okay, that trigger. Okay, perfect. All right. With that then, Attic, you're up.
Okay, so I'll hustle down the hallway to there, so I can see that guy, right?
You can see him as he seems to be turning ever so slightly around, hearing the sounds of combat.
I'm gonna just try this because it's been a while since I've cast a spell. I'm gonna do second level Shatter on him. So I'm
Nice.
assuming that'd be disadvantage because he's made of metal.
Yes, that is correct. That is what saving throw is that? Constitution?
Constitution save.
That is going to be an 18.
Fails.
He's going to use Indomitable. That makes it worse. He still fails.
Hooray! So that ends up being for 17 points of thunder damage.
Okay. As you just see parts of the armor just kind of dent up as it stands there. It just seems to be coming even toward you, just scraping the mace against the ground.
Awesome. So yeah, I'll just ready myself for him to get ready to throw something at me or whatever he's going to do. So.
All right, perfect. And with that, surprise round is done. Scissory, you are up.
Oh, awesome. We don't do surprise
we're in
rounds
a
very much.
surprise
That's
round.
exciting. 5, 10.
This is a fairly dexterous group, so...
I'll use bonus action dash to get over to this guy. 22. Yeah,
That hits.
I think. Okay. Sneak. Sneak. Oh my gosh. 1s, 2s, 3s. I didn't get higher than a 3 in this. 18. And then I won't smite for now. I'll just do my normal always smiting thing, but so dang it. 21.
All right, perfect. All right, so as you hit both times, it's still standing.
Okay.
All right, anything else you're doing this turn?
No, that's it.
All right, and with that, Demi, you're up.
Okay. So I know this one, I mean, I can tell that there's fighting, so I'm going to go up. Gonna go over to this corner. And also throw my shadow over here. Is it just... Do I hear that if there's like another sound?
Yes, you do hear it because this is loud armor. You hear the sounds of thum, thum, thum.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I am going to do another psychic lance, but I don't have to see the creature for it if I
Right.
know what it is. So I'm going to try that again.
That is going to be a 17. He's going to go ahead and use Indomitable.
Okay.
That is an 18.
That meets it again. These things are more intelligent. My thing's low. Anyways. Okay. Still takes half though.
Yep.
See. Uh, 25 and half.
So that'll be 12. All right.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. So is it you just hear just all right, anything else you do in this turn?
Nope. I'm
Okay.
not in range of anything else.
All right. It is the one in front of Scissory's turn. As he's going to spend a bonus action, as he's going to go ahead and hold his mace, and you see parts of his armor start to heal back up. And with that, this is not a spell. He's going to go ahead and make 3 attacks on Scissory. So, first attack is
Three.
going to go ahead and be... does a 22 hit.
Yes.
All right, second attack, 19.
Yeah, it just hits.
Right, and last one's a nat 20.
Okay, it can't. Doesn't work, but
Yep.
he hits.
Let's repeat our first session, guys. Let's make this full circle and bring her down.
Let's do it.
It might happen.
It's the same exact spot as last time.
Just a different monster that we're fighting.
Yeah.
So the first one will go ahead and be 20 points of piercing damage.
So half it to 10.
10.
Okay.
Next one will be 22, so half to 11. And this is the crit.
Oh, there's no.
Doesn't matter,
for
though.
automating.
Oh, right, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Oh.
Then 26 reduced down to 13 as it just does. And that is going to go ahead and be so they're going to go ahead and move over here, and that's going to go ahead and be its turn. Avum, you're up. Unfortunately, nothing really came around the corner.
Yeah.
So the spell fizzles.
Yeah, I was forgetting surprise rounds that they can't move. It was just one of those moments. So
It happens.
Can we just, for the sake of that, if it's up to you, it's fine if not. Have him activate on the surprise round his blur, and then this round hold it. It doesn't matter. If not, it's cool. It can just be one of those moments where he just blundered it.
I'm going to say, since you said you were declaring an action,
that's fine.
we're going to maintain. So.
Yep. Then he's just going to steady aim and kind of hold it and just kind of like eyeing, knowing there's something around the corner, and just kind of waiting just for an enemy to appear.
Perfect. All right, so that's what you're doing this turn then?
Yep.
All right. At it, you're up.
All right. Well, I don't like Scissor getting beaten up, so I'm just gonna run in here and attack this guy.
Thanks.
All right, punch. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do Shocking Grasp on it.
All right, that is a dex save.
That is an attack roll
Yeah,
for
that's
me,
right,
but
yeah.
with advantage because he's metal. So
Correct.
that is a 29 to hit.
That definitely hits.
For 10, 21 lightning damage for that. No reactions from him.
Right. As you...
And yeah, I will, I think, stay here for now. Just try to goad it into attacking me. Let's go. Come on, big guy.
Okay. Well, with that, that's your turn then? All right.
Yes.
The one's going to go ahead and use its bonus action. And then it's going to go ahead and move around the corner. Avum, you get your shot.
As he does, kind of has been holding this orb. This time, as he sees it come around the corner, a portal will appear in front of his eye, and all of a sudden his vision zooms in on 4 different spots of weakness on the enemy. And for a new spell, he's going to release an Eldritch Blast. And as it shoots, it goes into a portal, disappears for a moment, and then 4 portals open and just boom, 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 boom,
Nice.
hitting at the same time.
Magic
Now,
Initiate?
question. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's Spell Sniper, actually.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Ooh.
I thought it would work well with like
Yeah.
haste, having like the cantrips on that turn.
Absolutely.
With it being 4 different beams, is it roll once, all 4 hit, or roll for each one?
You have to roll for each one.
Okay, so steady aim would just be the first attack, even
Correct.
though it's 4 different beams for one spell, right?
Correct. Yeah, you have to. It's
Okay.
Eldritch Blast gets weird with it, but effectively
I
you
figured,
roll the
but-
first one and then you just go from there.
Okay, cool. So the first one with super advantage. Wow. 23.
That hits.
That will be 2 points of damage. That's fun.
That's the one downside to Eldritch Blast.
He's like, I like my gun. Second one's a natural 20, though.
Ooh.
So 10 points on that one.
Okay.
I think this is better with haste, but it's okay. I just wanted to do it for funsies.
Absolutely.
Unnatural 20 with the third one
That hits.
for 5. And then, 24 on the fourth for 7.
Nice. Right. As all of them hit in this, you just see various bits of metal and armor going flying as it just looks and just scrapes the mace across the ground and then lands here, looks up at Demi, and throws its mace at Demi.
I mean, oh no, Demi, but wow.
First attack is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yep.
And the mace then comes back and he throws it again. That is going to be a 25. And then again, same number, 25. So,
Yep.
all right.
We'll rewind that last one just
Alright.
for funsies.
What did I rue? That is a 16 to hit.
Nope.
All right. It comes back, and with that, so the first one is gonna be a 20. Is gonna be 24 points of damage,
Okay.
and the second one is 19 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As it just and it just stands there waiting. And with that, Scissory, we're back to the top of the order.
Okay. Let's keep attacking it. I'll move over here so I can flanking. Bam! Bam! 28.
That hits.
Sneaky sneak. Attack. Um 26 damage.
All right.
And nat 20 again!
Let's go.
Yes! I gotta put in a smite in this. I gotta.
Return of the Scissory. Return of the Paladin.
It's been so long since I got nat 20s, I miss it.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
it's almost like poetic justice in this.
It is!
The exact spot.
No, I'm cool! Okay.
Everyone's literally just there judging her and like rating everything. Like, all right, much better than the first time.
Yeah, oh my
Nope,
God.
not even fainting this time. This is
Yeah, what? Yeah, I'm not missing at all. 50.
All right. As you just strike the first one and then strike the second one, you just come in as lightning just charges up as it glows in a holy light and swing, and you just clean its head clean off.
Yay!
so good.
I'm so
Jeez.
excited.
Dopers. High five.
I high five you.
All right. And with that, anything else you doing your turn?
High fiving.
Oh, fair enough. Sure, that'll be your bonus action.
That's my bonus action.
High fiving is a bonus action. Demi, you're up.
It's important.
Okay. Well, that didn't really feel good, did it? So, I really don't want to get closer to this thing. I'm going to use another performance of creation as my action, create a platinum coated dragon scale to then use to cast Fizzband's Platinum Shield. If I can do that.
What is
So,
that?
Is the spell a bonus action?
The spell is a bonus action.
You can do that because it's
So-
technically not a spell. You're using a class ability and a spell, so it's totally doable.
So there's just all this like musical glowiness, and a platinum shield appears right in front of me, and I now have half cover. And as a bonus action, I can also move it around on next subsequent things. So, Demi has that in front of her right now. A large platinum dragon shield.
Perfect. All right.
Ooh.
And that's your turn. You still have your movement, but all right. With that, Avum, you're up.
Yeah, he's sitting there be like, oh, right, I don't like what he just did to my fiance. And he's going to shift back out, forgetting that a deck put a silencer on his pistol. This is just the combat that Michael is totally out of it.
Almost
So,
done,
yeah, he's taking out the pistol, being like, right, old times. And since we're doing pretty good, he'll steady. No, he's not going to steady aim. I'll just do. Can I get sneak attack then? Yeah, I'll steady aim. We can do that later. Yeah, 26.
Oh, that hits.
19 plus 8, 27 points on the shot plus sneak attack. Ooh, nice. What did I say? 27,
It's a 27. Yep.
37, 43 points on the shot.
As you goes careening right through a joint as one bit of the arm just seems to be lurching off and just hanging on the ground as it seems to be almost peeling some of the metal armor off.
Rude. All right, Demi, finish it off, and then I'll cast Healing Word at her at pretty hard. 4th level.
Oh.
Yeah. 1, 2, 8.
Watch it be all ones.
No, it's actually pretty good. 12 plus 5, so 17 points of healing.
Thank you. Oh, let's hit heal, not damage. Okay.
Yeah, please the other way. Thank you.
All right.
Ow!
With that, Attic, you're up.
All right, so I'm just gonna go run around the corner. I got you, Demi, and just charge up on this thing and Superman punch him.
Just, just like right after like the World of Cardboard speech, just.
First one is a 27 to hit
Oh yeah, that hits.
for 12 thunder.
Okay,
Second attack is a 24 to hit
that hits.
for 15 thunder.
Perfect. All right, as you, it looks like bits of armor are sloshing off, and it's just standing there, beat to pieces, but still up and ready to fight.
Okay, it has disadvantage against anybody but me.
Well, good news. It's coming right at you, bud. So all
That's
three
what I wanted.
attacks.
Let's do it.
First attack is going to go ahead and be a 19 to hit. That misses.
Miss. Yeah.
Second attack is going to be a 28 to hit.
Yep.
And the third attack is going to be a 24.
I was gonna silver barbs the last one.
Oh, Silver Barb's the last one? Okay. That is instead a 26.
Okay, yeah, I'll hit those two then.
Okay, the last two.
He's just in range. I'll rewind the silvery barbs roll.
Okay.
The one that, still
Yeah,
hit.
that's a 13 to hit then.
That misses then, so one hit.
One hits. All right. Well, and that is going to be 8 points of piercing.
Okay. I will give the advantage to Demi and say, "Get your revenge."
All right. And, well, with that, Scissory's up.
Okay.
I give it to Scissory, but I can't see her, so.
Yeah, true.
Okay, I can use a dash to get over here. But did he say get your revenge, Debbie?
Just hit it.
You know.
Oh no.
I guess I can move over here.
Yep.
20. Yeah, 25, I think.
That hits.
Uh, 10, 18, 22, 24, 32.
All right. As you go, you just run and you just stab right through it, and it just then falls to the ground, motionless.
Damn it,
Yeah, we
that
can walk up and
dance
just
was
stab
amazing.
it.
I'm like, sorry, Demi. Like,
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. She's just gonna
she's like,
Yeah,
like breathing
her
really
echo
heavy,
just-
like clearly hyped on, like, I got everyone. Like,
I was gonna say, like,
Yeah,
you know when you're like a rushed on it. Oh god.
You have 1 minute to do something cool. If you want to with an ability check or something, you get advantage on it. So just do it quick. You have 1 minute.
do something cool. Go
Every
hand in
single-
do
hand.
a flip. She's gonna do a flip on top of the thing and just do
Whoa!
a diving stab. There we go.
Acrobatics check. Let's go. So that way you can actually use the ability.
Yeah.
Get advantage.
Okay.
What a woman.
Acrobatic. I mean, that's not terrible. It's a 23.
Hey,
That's
you do
great.
exactly as you jump, and you just take the glaive and just stab it into the back of its neck. And as you, yep,
I saw it twitching. I saw it twitching before she did that. That was very good.
Good job. Yes,
you.
perfect.
Thank
You
you.
got it.
Love
You
it.
got it.
and as you do so, you look down the hallway, the long hallway that leads open to the cave, where the last time you were there, you encountered Zarek, but now are here for a completely different purpose. And that's where we're going to tonight's session.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, this has been a crazy session filled with a
Fun.
lot of information and nostalgia, and it's only going to
Yeah.
continue on from here. So join us next week as we continue on this dungeon crawl and all that fun stuff, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us. As a reminder, you can stay tuned for Sunday with Mystical Mishaps, as well as even Thursday with Call of the Netherdeep on Bardic Dice. All of them on Twitch. You're not going to want to miss them. It's going to be a great time all around. As always, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Keep being awesome, and keep rolling those dice.